Okay.
And now the next floor awaits us.
Yeah, fair enough. Succinct. Pretty much covered everything. Yeah, take the inspiration. All right.
Thank you.
Also, there was this northern warbler. It was beautiful.
Yes. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. A lot of people got in on that bird watching. Some very spicy bird watching was going on last week. All right. Red, do you want to take back over, or do you need some more time? Okay. Well, then I'm going to stop streaming so I don't spoil anything for people, because there's a lot of fucking spoilers. All right.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody. Go to Red's stream. He's here. All right. Goodbye. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let me take you guys back inside the mysterious tower. Yes. All right. Preload. And activates. It should work. Now, I turned off a lot of the special effects on this map. I did not turn them back on, so hopefully it doesn't kill any Chrome browsers like it tried to do last week. All right. And let me swap out our music, and we'll get going. Apologies for the late start. You got a big tower to climb, too, so we'll, you got our work cut out for us. All right, here we go. It is both the shortest tower you've ever seen and the tallest tower. All right, the stairs beckon. The babies all look at you in horror and disgust. Now that you are grown, you cannot understand their baby talk. You have lost proficiency in the language toddler. Sadly, they return to their various jobs of making magic items and drugs.
Do any of them appear to be halfling babies?
They do not. There are some humans, there's some centaurs, but there does not seem to be any halflings. I think there was maybe a siren baby. Pretty sure this was a siren baby. Oh, there he is. Yeah, adorable. So
Is this like we remember everything that just happened kind of moment?
yeah, oh yeah,
or,
yeah. You remember your life as a baby.
Let's not talk about this and let's just climb the stairs.
Yeah, I want to go upstairs.
Okay. Hero stack yourselves here, and I can use this awesome teleportation mod called moving your miniature to another part of the map. I actually do have a teleporter set up though, so I guess I could actually use it. Hold on.
Crash, I'm roughly I'm a pretty intelligent barbarian. Roughly
Sure,
a
sure.
12 if you put a number on it.
Yeah, you do know how to climb stairs. Yes.
No. Do I remember like roughly how many feet tall the tower would have been that we entered?
Sometimes
entered
it appeared over 200 feet tall, and sometimes it appeared about 40 feet tall.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so you should be able to actually climb the stairs, and there'll be like a book you can click on, and then that book should take you to the next part of the dungeon. Interactive. Nice.
Wait, how do I can't see the thing to click on it when my ticket is on it.
There you go.
Oh. Okay, so I had to be above it.
Does anyone else need help climbing stairs? I got Reset, Cyrus, and Estrella here.
They don't have the 12 intelligence. Please help them out, Crash.
Okay, you guys should be right around here. You guys see yourselves?
Yep.
All right, staircase is here. This is your second great trial that the Sphinx is... Oh, sorry. Oh, spoiler. That the Lotus Witch has put before you. Your ability to climb stairs will determine much in the years to come. Cyrus, I'm zooming in real close to watch. There you go. All right. Okay, so let me describe this to you. thanks to award-winning writers, etc., 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 I have some flavor text for this windowed staircase. The spiraling stone staircase that ascends the Lotus Witch's tower seems to go on forever. Time within the tower seems to take on the same strange quality you experienced outside. Some windows are flooded with intense sunlight, while others allow in gentle beams of moonlight. Climbing the staircase is disorienting, and it leaves you feeling nauseated. These windows...
Strayus is leaving me feeling nauseated right now.
I am going to read to you some of the more interesting windows. If you would like to look upon those windows, I can make it so. You just need to tell me. By look upon it, I mean, maybe I went way too much into prep for this particular adventure, and there's actual, like, things you could see when you look through these windows. Alright, so the first window, as you, that seems to have something interesting besides just, like, a Windows default desktop screensaver, you know what I'm saying? Like rolling green field, clouds, sun, or moon, depending on time of day. There is a window that looks out into beautiful, cloud-covered vistas. There is a Greek temple, and there seems to be a mighty man. He looks like Pythor, if Pythor had his shit together. Well, okay. He looks like Pythor if Pythor had his shit together a little bit more than he does now. Are you interested in looking through this window closer?
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
Alright. Let's see. Let me check the settings on Cameraman, which I should have checked beforehand, but I think everyone should have access to Cameraman. Nope, we'll change it so everybody has access to Cameraman. There we go. And let's see, prototype. Make sure he actually has vision. He does. All right, cool. I'll bring a cameraman out, and you guys should be able to, once the scene loads, make your way about the scene. All right. Yeah, so as you peer through the window, you see mighty men with angel wings. They kind of look like angels. Their eyes burn as if they have the sun burning inside of them. They are speaking with, in a language you do not understand, this Pythor wannabe. Don't know what he's all about, but he looks like looks like Pythor beat up Sidon and stole all of his stuff. All right. As they are discussing.
They are not speaking Celestial, for the record.
For the record, I guess they would be speaking Celestial. Yeah.
I
like half of you speak Celestial. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to eavesdrop through the window?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Apparently this man's name is Zeus, and he has a crush on somebody's wife down on the Earth. Whatever the fuck that is. I guess Elemental Earth? Plane of Elemental Earth? Unsure. These guys are admonishing him for his lust, but are also sworn to serve him. He insists that they go and find out everything about this woman and what her favorite animal is. Not sure what that's about. They look uncomfortable and sad, but they fly off to do this man's bidding. The man looks up at the window, and he waves at you guys.
I'll wave back.
Okay. He kind of squints, and he says, in Celestial, "Who's up there? Huh? How are you doing this?" As they peer up at you.
Oh, I don't speak Celestial, so I have no idea.
Okay. Are you all like crowding around the window? Like, are there like 6 heads kind of poking at various parts of the window?
feel like
This
since
is
it kind of looked like Pythor, I would point Phil out the window.
Oh, okay. All right.
Phil speaks Celestial.
Hypatia, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, Zeus, which you're pretty sure is this guy's name, based on what these guys called him, kind of narrows his eyes, scrutinizing Philippocles. He says, "Do I know you? More importantly, do I know your mother?"
That doesn't look like Pythor. Is that
No,
That's not
he said
Pythor.
his name's Zeus. I don't know if you know me. I don't know you. I'd say back in Celestial.
What? You don't know the mighty Zeus, greatest among the Olympians?
What's an Olympian?
Pwah. Ah, I see. Far travelers, then. Oh. Be wise, and do not step any closer to Elysium.
Is that
Yeah,
this place?
Of course! And he kind of motions his arms wide, crackling with lightning.
What are you?
What am I? I'm the god of thunder, storms, strength, lightning. I am king of the Olympians, and the greatest lover known to God and man alike.
Ooh, I don't know about that. But there's
his brow kind of furrows a bit at this disagreement. Seems like the kind of guy that's used to things going his way.
there's a Titan of Thunder named Sidon, and he claims dominion over most of those things.
Titans, we've already taken care of that problem. They're locked up tight, don't you worry.
Oh no, they aren't. They are my greatest enemy.
You must be delusional. We have them locked up in Tartarus.
Ask him how he
No.
did it. Ask him how he
How'd
did
you do it?
Phil.
How did you do
That
it?
could help us.
How did we do it? Well, mostly it was me kicking all kinds of ass. I mean, one of my kids was there too, I guess, but, I really did most of the work, so. I mean, like my wife and other kids, they kind of helped too, but mostly it was me. Yeah. With these thunderbolts. He starts flexing for you.
I don't.
Phil, are you translating?
If you asked me to, I would.
I would ask because I don't speak Celestial.
Okay, then yeah, I'll quickly tell her everything he said. He claims to be a god of thunder. Doesn't make any sense.
Is there anything kind of known about other worlds? Have we?
It is believed, it's known that there are other worlds because people get trapped in Thylea. The exact nature of Thylea, which full disclosure is that it's a demiplane, is not known to the Academy at Mitros. They haven't made that jump that it is a demiplane yet. Yeah.
Okay. So we are a world, they are a
there's
different world.
Right. There is 100% evidence that there are other worlds than these. Yep.
Then I'll whisper to Phil that I think this is another world. They probably don't have.
Who's that
problems.
behind you? Is that Medusa? Oh, hello, Medusa. You're looking quite well.
He thinks you're called Medusa. He thinks you look good.
That's great that Hades put your head back on and gave you a day pass. That's wonderful. It's good to get out of the underworld sometimes.
It's very offensive.
Really
for you
sorry
to call me
about
Medusa.
Really sorry about my brother
I have a name.
and my kid. Gosh, well,
I have a name. You don't just call me Medusa.
Your name is Medusa.
No, it's not. It's Hypatia. I am a
Hypatia?
Medusa.
Different world.
Oh,
Your name's
right.
Hypatia Medusa. So that's new. All right. I respect
thought
that.
you said. Do you not understand? We're from a different world.
That would make sense. Oh, if that's the case, then we must stop discussing things. I wouldn't want to interfere with your more primitive culture. So, move along. Don't want any of us to get in trouble.
Bye. I wave
Yeah,
at him.
we should go.
Bye. It's Lester.
You guys go. I'm gonna just keep watching, and I just keep watching in that window,
Wow.
watching what he does.
Okay. He has a boy toy, personal assistant, so he buggers him for a little bit. Then he eats an entire ox. He drinks a shitload of mead until he's completely shit-faced. He cries a little bit because he can't have sex with this man's wife that he has a crush on. Overall, you feel pretty good about your dad afterwards. Yeah. All right. So the next interesting window looks out over. How do I describe a train station to people that have never seen a train station? Looks like a mine depot. But if a mine depot was super evil.
Are those elevators you were talking about?
What? Where?
You don't say that.
Okay.
And it
So
starts,
let me.
starts hyperventilating.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so that's good. Grab another camera man or woman or robot and activate. All right, so as you look out, you see very, very large, maybe 12 feet tall, horned, bat-winged creatures. They look like the sort of things that drag themselves out of a pit. They seem to be assembling in a military-esque way around a bald, winged woman who is not shy about eyeshadow. Okay. They are speaking Infernal.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Okay. Anybody speak Infernal?
Conveniently, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, so off in the distance, you hear strange clockwork sounds, like a chugging, choo-choo kind of sound, approaching. You see these things getting ready. Their weapons are their bodies, and they are falling into rank as this creature who seems similar to the angels you saw, but like she only shops at Hot Topic. She has a flaming sword that radiates evil, and she commands her troops to assemble. You hear the sounds of countless hordes of creatures slowly making their way towards this mining terminal. The being looks up at the window, narrows her serpent-like eyes.
I would duck.
Okay. Does anybody remain in the window or no?
No, I also duck.
Okay.
No, I'll hide.
Following Hypatia's.
Okay. All right. Unless somebody stays at the window, they will turn their gaze back to what they were working on.
There's like 3 snakes watching just over the edge of the window.
All right, you guys move on. Got it. All right. There are many windows again. Most of them are kind of boring, but the next exciting window you get to looks out into outer space.
You mean the Knicks?
It kind of looks like the Knicks, yeah. It kind of looks like the Knicks. Here we go.
I mean, I'm fairly certain that's what it is.
It's super dark. That's how it is before there is light. Hold on. The light being your cameraman. Yoink. There we go. All right. So it's very beautiful, very tranquil. You do see a crustacean-like creature begin to float into view of the window. just sort of drifting by.
That's ugly.
Yeah, this massive worm-like creature. It's about, 100 feet long. It's got a massive predator-like mouth and a cyclopean eye that lazily looks about. 2 long, fat arms end in deadly pincers. Its body is wrinkled like a penis. Probably could have found a better description there. That was not the BioWare guys, that was me. And it just sort of drifts by. Does anybody want to shoot at this creature? Sorry.
No.
I just had to ask.
Wait a minute, these windows are not they're not behind glass, or?
Oh yeah, I didn't mention. Yeah,
Flame.
these windows are about 3 inches wide, but there is no glass. You could. I mean, if you could get through a 3-inch wide window, you could go to outer space or Elysium or wherever that other place was. Yeah.
That's really scary.
All right.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea at all.
Okay.
It's like a cyclops mixed with a crab.
Well, we're gonna take this Spelljammer, folks.
Yeah. I was like, really, guys? They could go through the windows? Okay. Guess I'll have to prep every single one of these special windows just in case. All right. You do worry anyone with a decent intelligence what would happen physically to your body if you went through a window such as this to another plane of existence. Would there be side effects? How could you get back? These kind of things do run through your minds. Maybe. I guess that would also be a wisdom thing too, but in a different way. Wisdom, you just get the hinkies. You're like, I don't know. This probably doesn't seem like a good idea, but I guess I could do it. If you have low intelligence and low wisdom, I mean, it's up to you. What you do. It's up to you. I can't give you any advice. All right, back to the staircase.
It's beautiful.
I feel like only the people with the high intelligence or wisdom could be the ones that actually get through the window, so I feel like that failsafe is there.
True. Let's see. Well, it does specifically say a halfling could fit through easily. So, I am worried about my other group. So, all right, let's see. Oh, it would be this one then. All right. Oh, let's see. There we go. Okay, cameraman. Okay, and load it up. So as you look through this window, you see a ruinous underground area. You can see that there is a dope-ass canoe, rowboat, trireme, with a heavy metal skeleton figurehead, and a very creepy dude who is collecting money as people load onto this trireme and go and grab oars. As the line kind of shuffles in, one of the ghosts in particular looks familiar. But yeah, the line just kind of slowly and endlessly winds its way down those stairs towards this big ship as people pay this dude to get on his boat. Anyone have any interactions for this, or you just kind of...
That's part of Thylea lore too, right?
Oh, absolutely,
like
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Sure. So you guys who are... Anyone trained in history or religion, you are confident that this is one of the entrances to the underworld. And that is one of the ferries that takes you to, to the underworld. That is why you need those coins to pay him. But yeah, all these little ghosts just kind of making their way towards the boat. The line just goes up the stairs and out of sight.
Okay. No.
All right.
No, I would not. I'm just
All right.
watching.
Back to the tower then. All right.
I
Oh.
would like to. At one of the kind of uninteresting windows,
Sure.
I would like to pause for a minute and examine and see if I can determine if the uninteresting window is just Thylea, or is it like potentially another world as well.
Well, the
Like, can I
nighttime one,
see-
yeah, nighttime ones are easier because you do not recognize the celestial bodies, the stars, the planets. They don't match up on most, if not all, of the worlds that you look out into. Some of the worlds, it's just a big desert with like two suns, in the sky. Yeah, I mean it's a potpourri of unusual landscapes, but none of them really resonate as much as the ones that are being described.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean you're climbing for a long time.
We
All right.
haven't. They're each definitely different windows.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh yeah.
passing the same windows.
Nope. You are making
Okay.
your way. You do feel like you're constantly going up, and you haven't seen, keen mind, any repeats yet.
Okay. All right.
All right. The next window looks out onto a world choked with smog. Ships fly around, piloted by metallic taluses. So let me see. Preload. Make sure that you can see. And send you over. Yeah. So these kind of metal taluses are piloting these ships. There's some that are just sort of look like they're asleep in weird like sockets or whatever. There's spoopy looking people going around with like little breather masks on and stuff. You are high above a world that is unrecognizable, and everywhere you look, there is just the choking smog of industry.
But it doesn't appear to be able to come through the window. The small doesn't.
Nope.
Is this? Did Talus come from here?
He came
Those
from somewhere.
look like. But I thought he came from, just somewhere else on Thylea. Was it another world?
Over here, they are sorting talus parts, and the talus parts are going along a little conveyor belt where some of them are holding hands, like Buzz and Woody did at the end of Toy Story 3, as they are dumped into a smelter to be made into new taluses.
I'm glad he left. It doesn't seem very safe. We should keep going.
Okay. All right. Take you back to the staircase. All right. You continue to climb. The minutes kind of turn to hours as you just climb. The next interesting thing might be a little hard to look at. But we'll find out. The config and squid cameraman is squid. All right. As you guys look out the window, you can see Kyra. She is distraught, holding a very dead Anastasia next to the corpse of a massive metallic dragon. All
Prepared
around,
perfectly, medium rare.
yeah, all around you see the ruins of the city of Mitros burning.
I'm gonna look over at Anastasia. I'm gonna
Just
touch her,
got-
make
just
sure she's
got her-
okay.
Like, hand over her mouth.
Yeah, Anastasia, seeing this scene is gut churning. You actually, you actually feel, you feel the injuries that Anastasia suffered before she died, which was terrible evisceration.
Did the dragon do it? Or does it look like the dragon was with us?
You can go ahead and give me an investigation.
Okay. I will. In a minute. Oh no, I can. In a minute. Hang on.
Okay.
And there it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna call out to the Kyra down below.
Oh
Say,
shit!
what has happened?
Okay. Kyra looks around. Her eyes kind of blazing with anger and sorrow. And she looks up towards the window and her eyes go wide. You can see that she is being forced to roll many saving throws against long-term madness.
I've definitely looked. I'm definitely not in the window.
Okay.
I've
She locks eyes with you, Astraeus, and she says, "Where were you?"
I'd probably just have a shocked look at my face. I don't know how to answer that. I'm gonna turn, just like Hypatia did, make sure yeah, Anna's here with me.
And clutching Anastasia, who's bleeding everywhere, all over, she shouts up at you, "Astraeus Rade! Where were you?"
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what is happening. We're in some tower. Endless stairs, windows to many worlds. What is happening?
She shakes her head in the way that people do when they can't hear you clearly.
I'm gonna cast Sending.
Okay. She clutches Anna to her chest and she collapses to her knees, slumping against the form of this dragon and holding Anastasia close to her. Off in the distance, you hear explosions and kaiju monsters.
I'm just
My
trying to figure out a
investigation at
25
any point
word.
revealed
Oh, yes.
anything.
Very, very obviously, the creature on the grounds is an ally of Kyra, who is also dead. But Anastasia was not killed by that dragon, from what you could tell.
Okay.
Could I do a guess to see what age this Anastasia is?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, between you and Hypatia, this Anna is only, she's the same age as the Anna right next to you.
Knowing that, I'll turn to Hypatia and say, could this be an alternate timeline?
Or the future. I look really kind of nauseous at that.
It would have to be extremely close because it looks to be the same age.
I mean, did you age very much between 21 and 22?
Well, I got some scars.
Yeah, but I'm very uncomfortable. Why don't we move on?
You guys moving on?
I cast Sending in the chat.
Oh, okay. What has happened? Anna is in a tower with me. Say this. Are you real? How can we stop this? Okay. You get a message from Kyra.
I purposely made it somewhat frantic and disjointed, as I figured I wouldn't be able to cast something more with greater clarity, considering the shock and confusion.
Okay. You receive a reply from your goddess, Kira. I'm just smoking weed, looking at Thylea's best milkers, and waiting for you to get done in there.
Damn. Okay. I should have tried this first. Thaumaturgy. Make my voice boom.
Okay.
And call the same thing out to the Kyra down below.
Okay. The Kyra down below looks towards a sound, and as you boom your voice, you hear the massive bellowing roar of a kaiju monster off in the distance.
Dreas, we should go. And I start trying to push him away.
I think the fates are stopping you, my friend.
I mean, I 100% want to see what the heck is coming. But
I mean, if you want to wait, you could wait.
No, I'm getting pulled away. I'd let myself get pulled away.
I can't watch this anymore. I'm leaving.
Okay, I mean, you see the looming shadow of whatever's coming. Kyra looks determined to just stay there, watching Anastasia and this draconic corpse against whatever's coming.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
Need to see this.
Does anyone else stay?
No.
No.
I'm gonna leave.
I'll stay.
Yeah.
So only you will know.
Oh, all right. In that
Sorry.
case, I will send you guys back to the wider world. No, sorry, to the tower. There we go. And then I'll move you two back over there just so you guys could see. If it's just you two, you'll have to live with this information.
What? No, I left too. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I know. I was talking to Cyrus and.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. We right-click your name, and we pull to scene. There we go. And we right-click your name, and we pull to scene. Sweet. All right. So screen shaking, sound of earthquakes, things falling down, all that jazz, and something very, very big lumbers into frame. There you go. And
Damn.
it does not take long for it to just sort of wash over the three of them in a wave of pure primordial destruction.
Not something I recognize.
All right.
Crash, this is not something I'd recognize.
I mean, it looks like a behemoth.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Based
the
with
biggest. Yeah.
With the draconic features, I wasn't sure if that was the one.
Oh no. Oh no. You do not recognize that one personally, but it is pretty horrible. Okay. Let me bring you guys back to this scene with everybody else. There we go. All right. As you guys continue your climb, there is another window that catches your attention. This is the strangest of all the windows you've seen so far. There is a city, ? All of the buildings are ugly and rectangular or square. They're also very, very tall, like big, tall stone and big, tall stone pillars. The plant life is restricted and limited to certain areas, everything else seems to be just covered in stone. There are strange things everywhere. Too strange to even try to explain to you. But weird, like, artifice style contraptions just everywhere. There is a battle going on, and the city is being destroyed by sort of chitinous monstrosities. They are being engaged in battle by some heroic-looking individuals. Hold on just a second. Okay. Okay. And... all right. So yeah, there's these weird bug-looking dudes, and they're like shooting like Eldritch Blast out of these weird two-handed Eldritch Blast wands. There's these big flying sea serpents that are just wrecking everything. But battling them seems to be some kind of adventuring party. You see shooting bows and arrows, the Offspray. Oh wait, you wouldn't know his name. You see some kind of artificer flying around. He looks like he took all the artificer subclasses at once. He is not allowed in any of my games. There's a guy who's throwing a shield, and the shield bounces back, and he throws it again. There's a big guy. He's big. He's also green. It must be the legendary orcs that you guys have heard about that don't exist in Thylea. There is this lady who just looks like she brought a lot of sass and can-do attitude. But she's also kind of a badass with these Eldritch Blast wands. She's got some knives everywhere. Just some kind of ninja, I guess. And then there's a guy who kind of looks a little bit like Pythor. A lot of Pythor lookalikes going around. He is hovering above the ground, and he also has lightning bolts. Seems like everybody's into that shit now.
Could you show me the art for the first two? I had to reload.
Oh, sure. Here's the Offspray and Technomancer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Could this be another timeline of ours? Phil, maybe that's you.
Reset.
I pointed at the big green guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm about that big when Hypatia casts her magic on me. I don't want to be that green though.
Will Reset be able to learn how to use her shield like a chakram?
Like Captain Shield does?
I mean, she's seeing it in practice right now. I mean, studying.
I don't know. I mean, you could go for full murder hobo, go through the window, kill these dudes, take all their sweet loots, and bring it back for your campaign. I'll be just saying, but that's the thing you could do. I don't know.
It's obviously tied to the costume. I mean,
So anyways, they're doing crazy battle. This guy grabs this sea serpent and starts smashing it against this building. It's like these people don't care about any of the infrastructure of this city at all. They're just fucking destroying it. It's wild. This guy basically is carrying the whole team. He's basically as good as everyone else on the team. No problem. You get the feeling that this guy is actually probably stronger than this guy, but he doesn't want to step on his toes. You know what I'm saying? You feel like he's maybe a foreign exchange student or something, and he doesn't want to, make too much of a fuss. This guy, he seems real fussy. He keeps yelling about well, you guys don't speak whatever language they speak, but he yells at them, and you see them reluctantly pull orange slices out of their fanny packs to stay hydrated. This guy and this lady, it kind of feels like they're maybe out of place. Like maybe they're much lower level than the rest of the party, and they probably shouldn't be on this adventure. But they are anyways, and goddamn it, they're gonna try their best.
There's always one or two in every single West Marches.
Basically, these guys did not OP spec for this campaign. This guy, you're pretty sure. Is cheating. Like, he cheated his character sheet. As I say that, he throws this guy and he just disappears off camera. Like, he just throws him all the way across the city. And yes, this is a giant map of New York. That's right. It's fine. Anyways, yeah. So you guys could watch for a little bit. Eventually, their battle will take them off, away from the window. But any interactions here, or do you just kind of watch and move on?
Move on.
Okay. All right. So, that is the last window of interest. You reach the top of the stairs, and there is a blue door with a white star on it. Letters beneath in Thylean script say, "The Chosen."
I guess this is our stop.
But watching this is like, it's like watching a film. I don't even know what that is. It's like magic.
The word definitely came to your mind, though. The word definitely came to your mind. You feel like you're at a crossroads of sorts, where all things mash together. All right. So you stand at the door. It is blue with a white star. The words "The Chosen" written under the star.
Shall we proceed?
There's a silver turn knob.
I'll
Let's
open
go.
it.
Okay. As Hypatia places her hand upon the door, all of you are vaporized. Okay. I need everybody to roll a d20 for me.
Can I use my inspiration?
I mean, if you'd like.
Oh no. I don't think that's a good time to get a 20.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that twice. I'm sorry.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
I can just click on it and see that your first number was 18. It's all good. All right. So we got 20, and Hypatia got an 18. Cyrus got a 16. Those are the three highest? Okay. And Cyrus, there we go. Okay. Good. I can close this now and change the music out. So legit, I statted all the Avengers in case you tried to go in there and fight the Avengers or help the Avengers. So,
How pissed would you have been if we, after the window before it, were like, we're not looking at any more windows?
oh, I mean, I would have accepted it. I got another group. I got a second chance for some of these maps. It's all good. Let's see. We're gonna preload this one. Music starts playing. It's pretty jazzy, pretty exciting music. And you guys find yourselves surrounded by bright blue lights. You look around.
What's this?
You see that there are robot security guards. That's the first thing you see, obviously. You see that there is a studio audience. They are watching intently, and as you appear, they begin clapping furiously. There is a strange, fleshy circle with a big eyeball and a bunch of tentacles with eyeballs at the end. And he looks like a huge nerd. There is a very mysterious-looking creature. She has the upper body of a human female, the lower haunches of a griffin, I guess. Kind of got some like wings and lion body going on down there. Hypatia, despite never seeing this person before, she is familiar to you. You also see that over here is a massive piece of crystal that is aimed at you. It seems to be powered by two ginormous pulsating brains. Energy crackles from the brains and the screen over to this dais where the weird creature is. I guess some of you would know what a Sphinx is, maybe. They're not, well, they're pretty rare. I'd say anybody with training in Arcana would recognize that this creature is a Sphinx of some type. All right. I think I got full art handout for this one. Yeah, here we go. There we go. All right. So, yeah, all that happens. You guys see that you are in front of lecterns? Question mark? Altars? There are big red buttons on the lecterns. And everybody is watching you. All eyes on the room, including robot security guards, are on you. This creature, she looks over at you and she smiles broadly, like a cat who has found a lot of mice. All right. And looking at all of you, she says, "And here they are. Let's meet tonight's contestants. Astreus Rade, blinded by his foolish desire for peace, he paid the ultimate price. But that was just the down payment. Astreus, how's your wife doing?"
Just like he's just got his jaw clenched.
Hmm?
Not saying a word.
The spotlight moves over to Cyrus. Cyrus, the sole survivor of Paranoid Wrath. A late addition to the story and not slapping hard with the fan base. Cyrus, did you grab any of the barbecue from the craft services table?
I'll have to try some on the way up.
The light goes over to Hypatia. Hypatia! Easily the most selfish creature I've ever met. Tell me, H, what have you done right this time around? The spotlight travels over to Philippocles. Ah, Philippocles, father-to-be. Hopes to make up for his own father's shortcomings. Phil, how's that sister of yours doing?
Pretty good.
The spotlight goes over to Reset. Reset! Not good enough for Aregia. She hopes to make a name for herself among the betas. Reset, how does it feel to be the best of the worst? And the spotlight sails over to Anastasia. Anastasia. Why didn't you save them? All right, so I think everybody knows the rules. We don't need to explain them again. All right, our contestants are competing to win the answer to any 3 questions. The audience clap hard, they cheer. How do you win? It's easy! All right, so we're going to play 3 rounds of games. As long as the contestants survive to the end and are good sports, they can ask any 3 questions they like, and I will truthfully answer within my best capacity to do so. All right, now, before we get into things, we do need to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Have you tried out Raid Shadow Legends? Oh wow, I am telling you. I'm a big Gasha girl, you know what I'm saying? And there's no finer game than Raid Shadow Legends. Whenever I'm sitting on the train and I'm trying to pass the time, I pull out that mobile phone and I check out my Raid Shadow Legends characters. Raid Shadow Legends, check it out, it's free in the App Store. All right, so
What's an App Store?
the first game tonight, one of my absolute favorites, and I actually had to dig deep, pull some favors, and tug some strings to get this one to happen, but I think it's going to be special. A special friend of mine who owed me a favor agreed to go ahead and help me out with this. So I will just be spectating for this first round. Eugene, is he ready to come out? Eugene? Eugene looks over at her and nods the affirmative. All right, everybody. And you hear the music kind of die down a little bit as Gene kind of aims his eye laser off screen. Oof. I'm so nervous. I'm such a huge fan. I can't believe he agreed to do this. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Hypatia, it's so good for you to just make it for this. I really appreciate it.
I've just like sunk down behind my lectern, like having a minor panic attack.
So coming to us all the way from another world. Well, I guess everything's from another world here, but whatever. My friend, my personal best buddy, a guy who's made television great again. It is Steve Harvey! And you see a poof of smoke, and fucking Steve Harvey shows up. He has a lot of energy and a lot of teeth. You imagine that bite does 2d12 damage easily. 2d12 damage. He kind of comes out, and he does like a little lap around the thing. He comes over to you guys, and let's see. Where is he? Where are you at, Steve Harvey? Oh, there. It was a delayed bamf. There he goes. All right. He is trying to give you guys high fives as he runs past you. Do you reciprocate or no?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I'll high five
I
him.
cast shield.
Okay. His hand bounces off your shield, and he laughs and gives you some finger guns.
I grab his hand and I don't let go.
Oh, okay. All right. He turns to look at you and he says, "Oh, there's a big fella here. Okay, buddy, bring it in." And he goes to give you a big hug.
I hug him back.
Okay, yeah, he's a good hugger. Yeah, you imagine this guy has had to hug thousands of people that he didn't want to hug. He's very good at it. All right. He comes racing back over and he says, "All right. Whoo. Steve Harvey here, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to Family Feud." I thought you have no idea what he's talking about. I'm using you as the academic base for everyone else. Anastasia, you have heard Kyra mention Family Feud before, but you assumed it was two families that were feuding about something. But she does talk about a lot of nonsense stuff, so you weren't 100% sure if she was just going on like a tangent. Okay. So everybody's familiar with the rules, eh? Okay, so let's introduce our families. All right. Over here, we have the Hypatia family. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, Hypatia family.
Hi. I'm Reset from Odyssey.
And the audience all cheers. Okay. He aims a strange wand at your face, Hypatia. It is slim at the bottom, and there's like a soft, like, cone towards the top. Like, I don't want to say a cone. I guess like a dome, like a soft ball at the top. He aims it at you.
I'm a Hypatia, and there are plenty of things I've done right.
Okay. You see the Lotus Witch roll her eyes at that. Okay. He aims the wand at Cyrus. You do notice that there is some kind of thaumaturgy involved when you speak at the wand.
Hello, I'm Cyrus. Nice to be here.
All right. Good attitude, buddy. Good attitude. I love this. He starts admiring your eye tattoo. Oh, everybody knows you. He holds the mic up to you, Astreus.
I don't understand.
Excellent. Okay. And Mr. Hugger.
Hi, my name is Philippocles. My dad's name is Pythor, and I just found out I'm gonna be a father, but I don't know from what woman.
All right, the audience goes wild at that. They like scandal. All right. And then he holds the mic up to Anastasia.
Hi.
All right, so we've got the Philippocles family versus the Hypatia family. Let's go ahead and start with the heads of the households. Can I get Hypatia and Philippocles to come on up to the center stage? All right. So there's like this the crystal screen suddenly has this on it.
Can't see that.
No, nobody can see that.
I can
Aw.
see it.
I can see it.
Oh, click off of your mini. Click off your mini.
Yeah, do it circles.
Okay, now I see it. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what?
So there are 12 black boxes on a blue background. I'm assuming you can't see anything else, right?
Yep.
No, I
Okay.
still can't see it. What do I need to do?
Hit escape.
Oh, here,
Or
I'll
like-
put a Hypatia
Okay.
over there.
Okay, now I can.
Boop. There you go. All right. Actually, I could probably just put all you guys over there if you don't have to click twice. No, I guess whichever mini you select, you'll still see out of that mini. It's weird. Okay. All right. So he hands you guys each a buzzer. So a couple of things you need to know before we go ahead and get started. I have to issue this meta disclaimer. The following events are going to be played using your human brains. Your character sheet cannot save you this time. It's all meta. All right. So what you're going to do to buzz in is you're going to type the word buzz in all capital letters and hit enter. Whoever buzzes first, obviously hit their buzzer first. Does that make sense? I'll give you an example. Okay. So what is going to happen here today, Steve Harvey says to you, is we polled 100 people and asked them a series of questions. Your job is to see if you can figure out what those responses were. The more popular the response, the more points you're going to earn for your team. Does that make sense?
I guess. Oh, who were the people that were pulled?
Oh, they're from all over the place. Don't worry about it. So, 100 people were asked these questions, and you guys are going to go ahead and figure out which is the most popular answers. All right? Now, if you two, okay, if one of you two buzzes in, no one else can talk, the person that hit the buzzer first, they're going to say what they think the answer is. We're going to check the board. He points over to the board. And if the answer's there, you just took control of the round. If you got control of the round, you head back to your family. And then you and your family have a chance to figure out the rest of the responses. If you can get all the responses right, you win the round and all the points. If you get it wrong 3 times, control passes over to the rival family, and they can try to steal. But they only get 1 chance to guess it right. If they fail, you win. Overall, people who are smart, it sounds very biased towards whoever hits the fucking buzzer first, I'll be honest. It's like the first person to go at tic-tac-toe kind of thing. Yeah, so that's pretty much the whole game. So Steve assumes that you guys are huge fans of the show, and he says, I'm sorry, I insulted you by even explaining it. All right, Philippocles, Hypatia, get your buzzers ready. This is the first question asked to 100 people. Who is your favorite NPC in the Odyssey of the Dragonlords campaign? Oh, geez, Hypatia hitting that buzzer hard.
I know. I think I buzzed first, but I accidentally have control of her character.
Yeah, you can
and
tell
I
from the
clicked her
color.
token.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah.
All right. He points to Philippocles and says, all right, Philippocles?
Bullbug.
Ooh. He looks over at the board. All right, Bullbug, huh? You talking about that big guy? The big guy with the horns? The one that's always like, hey, Phil, look at me. That guy? That's the guy you think it is? You think Bullbug's
Yeah.
you think Bullbug's on the list of favorite NPCs for the Odyssey of the Dragonlords campaign? Is that what you really think? It's too late. You can't take it back. Okay. All right. Survey says Bullbug, top answer, 40%. The audience goes wild. Somewhere outside, Kyra looks up. A stormy look of anger crosses her face.
Yeah.
Bullbug back on the ship is just picking his nose like so hard. Just getting in there. Yeah.
We're gonna play, Steve.
Oh, you're gonna play? All right. Let's head on over. I'm gonna lead into your personal space. Oh, wrong family. I do that a lot. Here you go. Hypatia, you can return to your clan there. Go on. Head on back to your family. That's fine. All right. So, Philippocles family. All right. Play is gonna pass to Anastasia. Anastasia. It's a beautiful name. You have 5 more answers to guess. Can you tell me another answer to who is your favorite NPC in the Odyssey of the Dragonlords campaign?
Kyra?
Kyra, that's okay. It's a safe choice. Let's check the screen. Survey says Kyra. Okay, good stuff. Okay, a little easy. That's good though. Astreus Rade. All right, buddy. Can you tell me the next answer? Who's your favorite NPC in the Odyssey of the Dragonlords campaign?
I'm gonna go with Karina.
Ooh, okay. Sweet girl, died for you and came back. A lot of drama there. I could understand that being a good choice. But did the audience feel that way? Let's check it out. Looking over at the screen, do we see Karina? Oh, I'm sorry, Astreus. That is 1 strike. You only got 2 more, and then Hypatia's family gets to steal. Philippocles, back to you.
It's gonna be Pythor, of course. Pythor.
Okay. Do we hear Pythor? Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
All right. Anastasia, 3 more to guess. You see a grumpy look start to cross the Lotus Witch's face as you take too long. Time's running out. Valis, the beautiful goddess of wisdom. Do we have Valis up there? And you hear some loading sounds, and then... Ooh, tough luck, Anastasia. Astreus. All right. It was rough on your first guess, but I think you're going to get it, buddy. All right. What do you got? You got 3 more to guess. Favorite NPC, Odyssey of the Dragonlords campaign. We're looking for the top 6 answers. You got 3 left to go.
Vulcan.
Okay, Vulcan. Okay. Everyone loves Santa. Everyone loves Santa Claus. All right. Looking over the screen. Do I see Vulcan? Oh. All right. Sorry about that, Philippocles family, but don't worry. You might still win this thing. Hypatia family. All right, this is your chance to steal. All right. Let's start with you, Cyrus.
Philippocles.
Okay, do I see a adorable doggo? Do we see a Philippocles? All right. Unable to steal. I guess it's going to Family of Philippocles.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys for that round, you scored 70 points. Nice.
What were the other answers?
You'll never know.
What? They always show them in the game.
They show them.
Was Thylea in there?
Lotus Witch looks over grumpily and she says, "Fine, show them." And Steve Harvey shrugs. He says, "All right, what was the number 3 answer for favorite NPC in the Odyssey campaign? Astreus Rade!
Oh god.
One
Please not
NPC.
NPC.
Look, these were the answers that I fucking got, okay? Alright, the fourth most popular character, according to 100 people surveyed, is... Enyo, the 4-year-old!
What?
And the fifth most popular character
Sassy.
is... Garaxus!
Oh, I like Rex.
Alright, let's clear the board and get ready for the next round.
No one would have ever guessed this, right?
I saw Astreus, I was like, the fuck? Alright, hold on.
You want to know when you've been away from the game too long?
yeah, people don't know if... You're like our Ashley. What are you talking about? You're like our Ashley.
Oh my god.
People are like, yeah, we don't know who that guy is who plays that NPC every now and then for you guys, but
Alright, let's
Did everyone
see.
see the what's above the?
Yes,
the
I
lotus?
saw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just pretend we don't see it and enjoy the game.
Alright, let's see. I had to make this map. There was no game show map included with this adventure. So, alright, let me
you mean BioWare didn't write this scene?
This is a scene from the adventure, 100%. Look, you live as long as she does. You get tired of riddles, okay? Riddles is just stupid. Alright. Alright, we're ready for the next round. Next round, points have not doubled yet. So, I'm gonna need Cyrus and... Anastasia! Come on up, folks. Come on up. Center stage. Bring your buzzers. Alright, so, we asked 100 viewers, what has been the best fumble of this campaign thus far? Best fumble of the campaign. Oh, Cyrus! Alright. Go for it,
Failing to
Cyrus.
kick in the lava.
Okay. I see this is a man who pays attention to himself and his surroundings. You got an inner locus of control, baby. That's good. Alright. But is that what the audience felt? We got top 5 results for this round. Is the incident with the lava one of the greatest fumbles of the campaign? Survey says... yes! Alright, you have control. If you'd like it. Do you pass or play, Cyrus?
We'll play.
Alright, let's head on over. And this guy just jogs fucking everywhere. You don't know where he's getting this exuberance from. Alright, Hypatia Family, you're behind by 70 points. This is your chance to really take ownership of the field. Actually, I've just been informed by Eugene, you are only behind by 50 points. Alright, we asked 100 viewers, what is the best fumble of this campaign thus far? You got 4 more answers. 4 more answers. Play is going to pass to Resets. Resets. Best fumbles of the campaign.
Steve, I'm gonna go with Kyra Cart Siren.
Ooh, Kyra Cart Siren. I saw that one. That was bad. Alright. Let's take a look at the board. Do we see Kyra Cart? Oh, sorry. That's not one of the top 5 answers. Looking for the top 5 answers. Alright. Hypatia.
My
What do you got?
goddamn nose.
Oh, you goddamn nose. Alright. Is the wild surge that made Hypatia's nose into the signature beauty mark it is today, is that on the board? Survey says... And every time the buzzer goes off, the Lotus Queen's face turns into like one of those cat emojis with like the little like curly Q smile mouth and like the chibi eyes. She seems to relish these moments the most. All right, back to you, Cyrus. Back to you. I heard that you were an intelligence-based fighter, and I really respect that. So let's see you put that to the test. All right. We're looking for 4 more answers. The top 5 best fumbles of the campaign thus far, according to 100 viewers.
Astreus' speech.
Ooh, judges are saying you need to be more specific. There's been about 400 of them.
His speech insulting the Eregians.
Oh, Astreus insulting the entire nation of Eregia. Is it on the board? Ding, 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 it is! Yeah! Hey, Steve Harvey's Eregia. That's harsh, girl. He looks over at the Lotus Queen and she just kind of smiles at him. That's harsh. That was at one time. It was a beauty pageant. Nobody even cares about that shit. Just saying. All right. Anyways. All right. You maintain control, Hypatia Family. Back to you. We're set. We're looking for 3 more answers. The greatest fumbles of this campaign.
Oh god. Goatling babies?
Goatling babies. Oh yeah, that was rough. Checking the board. Is Goatling babies on the board? Oh, it's all right. You might still win this one if they can't guess.
Guys, I know. We get to like family huddle before this, right?
I mean, you guys could be talking in chats, sure, but
I have one.
okay.
Do you want to compare them?
All right. We got to go. Who's the last person on your team to guess? Astreus? So it goes to Phil first. Yeah. All right.
Reset getting stuck in my butt.
Oh, okay. That was yeah. I love that song, by the way. I love that song. All right. Let's see. Is Reset stuck in the butt on the board? Ding, 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 ding,
Damn
ding.
it! I was contemplating that.
All right. Doing pretty good. Okay. What else you got?
Wait, don't we just win now?
Yeah, we just got those points.
Do you win just for stealing? That's the end, right?
Yeah, you just
That's
have.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
you just have. They only have to guess one.
Thanks. In all the episodes I watched, which was 2, nobody ever actually was able to steal. So I didn't actually know what happened if you did it. All right.
Yeah. So we only get what's on the board, the 61.
Oh, you only get the 61, or
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get, or they get the 20,
No,
and you get.
No,
okay.
we get the 61 since we stole it from them.
Oh shit! So they get nothing.
Yeah,
They
right.
get. Yeah.
This
Sweet
game is
F all.
brutal as fuck. Oh my god. Holy shit, Steve Harvey. All right, Steve Harvey chuckles like the fucking devil, and he hustles back. All right. Let me reset the board. Prepare yourselves.
But you gotta show us.
Oh, right. What was the number 5 answer? What was the number 5 answer for biggest fumble of the campaign? Going way back in time for this.
I was gonna say, is the Slime King.
Pre-Goatling baby. It is the Ooze King Strap!
That's what I was gonna guess was when she jumped across the thing.
All right, and what is considered by 100 viewers to be the biggest fumble of this entire campaign thus far?
Elevator.
We hold on. You see
Gonna be the
Eugene. You
elevator.
see Eugene like aiming eyeballs at Steve Harvey, and he says, "There's no elevator. We're not allowed to talk about that." What is the number 1 result of the survey? It is Astreus makes an oath to Eregia. Wow, Astreus, you're the top 2 results there. 43% of the audience.
Look at
Oh
this.
my gosh.
I mean, you know what? You gotta go. You gotta give it your all, right? You swing big, and sometimes you miss, but that's how you get the home runs.
All right, Steve Harvey nods at you and he says, "Keep on keeping on."
Please tell me there's a category about like best moments, or is this just gonna like embarrass us and just drag us?
I mean,
I can't answer that. Anyways, let's see. Okay. Sorry, the board takes a little bit to reset. I felt like
It's hilarious, though.
I felt like I was doing an arts and crafts project trying to get this shit together. Nobody's made a Family Feud mod. It's crazy. All right. There we go. Okay. We're going to need Reset from the Hypatia family, and we're going to need Astraeus from the Philippocles family to come on up center stage. Hustle your buns. Get on up here. Let's do this. All right. 100 viewers were surveyed, and this is what they told us the most epic moment of the campaign thus far. Oh, Reset! You have buzzed in. What is it?
Song of Storms.
Song of Storms. The most viewed episode of your show after the first episode, which is over 11,000 views. Congratulations. All right, let's take a look at the board. Let's see. We've got a. Oh, I didn't reset the board all the way. Hold on. Is Song of Storms up there? I'm sure it is. It's got to be. Where are you at, Song of Storms? Song of Storms is not up there.
Who did you pull?
All right, I guess by default, control goes to.
No, I
Astraeus?
got. We keep guessing until one of us gets something on the board.
Wow, this is ridiculous. Okay.
So we go to me to guess next. And
okay,
then if I fail, it goes to
Astraeus. Thank you, Canadian person, for explaining how this American game show works. I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't know what to tell you. Okay,
I have never seen an episode.
It's actually quite compelling. It was quite compelling. Listen, stream audience. I watched 2 episodes of this fucking show. I'm an expert now. All right. Sorry.
Okay, so I think my family's gonna be mad at me for this, but I mean the visual of this when Talus vine whipped or thorn whipped Phil off of the king of the castle.
Okay. Is PvP betrayal on the board?
All right, goes back to Reset now to guess.
All right, Reset.
Okay.
Now, Reset, I gotta ask you. You are in this campaign, right?
I am.
Okay. Just check it. I want to make sure I had the right player characters. That's all. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Let's say
We've got the top 6 answers on the board. You got 6 chances for this, Reset.
Reset finds a dragon egg. Gets given a dragon egg.
All right. That was a tender moment. Coming into your own, finding a dragon egg. I'm with it. All right. Was that one of the top 6 moments for 100 audience viewers?
Oh man.
All right. Back to you, Astraeus.
Okay.
Now, Astraeus, I gotta ask. You are Lariotis playing as Astraeus, right? You're not Lariotis' roommate to fill it in for him because the guy's too busy playing video games or something, right? You're the real guy, right?
Oh crap, Lars, they want you here. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Just check. All right.
When we purged Esther's ghost, and Talus was lost to us as a result.
All right. Was that the most epic moment of the campaign thus far?
Death of a Chosen gotta be in the top 6. Come on.
Okay. Let's see. Most epic moment of the campaign so far. Audience says.
What the hell? What are we forgetting, Reset?
Okay.
Steve Harvey looks exasperated. He looks back at the Lotus Witch and she says, give them 3 more chances. And then if they don't, we'll kill them. Okay. Steve goes over to Reset. All right. No pressure, Reset. No pressure. All right.
Okay. How about the perfect?
Now hold on. Ma'am. Am I allowed to give them a hint? And the Lotus Witch kind of shrugs. And he says, all right, there's another question. It's very similar to this question. Most dramatic moment. Let that guide you. Let that guide you.
Okay.
Epic, dramatic. Epic, dramatic. Epic, dramatic. All right. You got this.
Okay, epic.
Mhm.
When we downed Frank the T-Rex.
Okay. When they downed Frank the T-Rex, that was an epic fight. That guy had 5 legendary actions, definitely operating outside of Raw for a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Do we have Frank the T-Rex?
Okay, I got one. When we battled Esther in the Ultra, on top of the Ultros, in the Nyx, that fight has got to be one of the most epic moments.
Okay. That's a tricky one because there were some issues with the streaming machine breaking, and he looks straight at Anastasia as he says that, and you hear a boo from the audience.
So the polars might not have.
All right, but let's see. Is it up there? Is Esther fight all the Ultros in the Nyx? Is it on the board? Ding, 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 ding.
Yay! I'm gonna look to
Alright.
Phil to see if we're gonna play or pass.
Let's play. They can't get any of them.
Okay, all right. Oh, we're set. Wow,
We'll
shots
play, Steve,
fired.
we'll
shots
play.
fired. All right. Woo! Wow, Anastasia, it's on you. We are looking for 5 more of what the audience considers your most epic moments.
When Phil threw the Cerberus into the lava, saving us all.
Okay. Cerberus fight. Yeah, that was pretty hype. Almost the campaign almost ended. Your friend got turned into a pickle. I understand. All right. So let's see. Is that on the board? Ding, 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 ding. Top answer. All right. Well done. Okay. Good job. All right, Philippocles. Looking for 4 more of the top
Oh my god. That was all I
epic
had.
moments of the campaign thus far.
She took mine.
Don't be bashful. This is your time to shine. Nobody's gonna judge you for having a swole head. It's okay.
The Great Games.
Okay. I'm asking for a bit
Yeah.
more specific. Bit more specific. Yeah, you see this guy kind of holding up his rule book. Bit more specific.
What?
Which part of the Great Games?
The maze with when they were dealing with the undead while we were trying to win it.
Oh yeah, that was good. All right. Do we got Great Games? Labyrinth. Oh, I'm sorry. That is not on there. Okay. Back to you, Astreus.
Great Games, the Great Melee.
The final melee, you saying?
Yeah, the Battle of the 100 Hands.
Battle of the 100 Hands? Okay. All right, this is a pretty good one. All right. Whew, I'm nervous for you, I'm gonna be honest. Because I think if she decides to kill you, she'll probably kill me too. So, I got a life I gotta go back to. Just saying. I got a real nice life. Please don't throw it away. Okay. Is Battle of 100 Hands on the board? Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. All right. Whew. Back to you, Anastasia.
When I smote the Sidon's Boar of Legend.
Ooh, the Boar of Legends. When it all began, going way back. Okay, all right. Is the Boar of Legend on the board? the audience begins to get restless, and the Lotus Witch kind of like shakes her head no, and they kind of get disappointed. Okay. Philippocles, to you.
When Astreus, inside of the Temple of the Five, battled Thylea to try and revive Karina.
Oh, your dungeon master actually commented earlier today on a Discord forum that that fight against the sibling priests was one of the best fights he'd seen in the campaign. Is that considered by 100 audience viewers to be one of the most epic moments of the campaign thus far?
That's not what I said. I said when Astreus was in the Temple of Five and he tried to resurrect Karina.
Okay. Let me double check.
Okay, Steve Harvey. Okay.
Oh, no worries. But Hypatia Family, it's your chance to steal. You got three things here. Oh, you should be discussing the whole time in chat. That's what the whisper macro's for. /W, you got an autofill mod and everything, girl. All right, so let's see. Reset was hitting the button, so play would pass to Cyrus.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all on you. No pressure. Not like you're taking over the role that was filled by a beloved robot. When you let that robot die, you broke the hearts of hundreds of people. No pressure. You're gonna be fine. All right, what do you got?
The Sirens at Kyrocart.
Sirens at Kyrocart as most epic moments. All right. Survey says. All right. Ooh, tough break, Hypatia Family. Tough break. That means another 73 points for the Philippocles family.
See how I started like clapping Phil on the back and like
All right.
high-fiving Anna.
And it's really sad still.
Oh.
It's almost like I just saw my own character die and got really depressed before this really hyped thing Crashgem.
All right. Let me clear the board for you.
No, we need to see what else.
Because obviously we have no idea what's going on in our own campaign.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to see what people are loving out of this thing.
All right. The fourth most popular. What the hell's happening over there?
Something's happening. I heard oh no, so I think something's happening with them.
Okay. Fourth most popular moment. Or sorry, the fourth most epic moments. This is on me because I had dramatic moment and epic moment, and I think a lot of people just kind of crisscrossed back and forth. So it's whatever. Death of Demetria. Followed by Manticore Pile Driver.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
And defeating bad dreams with the magic of friendship.
I'm back. I'm sorry, my headset disconnected.
Okay. I thought you were doing like a Foley sound recording. It was wild over there.
Wait,
All right,
did it actually sound wild?
Yeah.
It was bananas.
Backstage in the green room.
Yeah.
We heard hands clinking.
All right. I'm gonna give you, while I'm getting it ready, I'm gonna tell you up front. The next one is most epic moments thus far, and you are entering double point round. Sorry, not epic. Dramatic moments thus far is the next category. I'm gonna get that ready for you.
I'm so confused.
About what? Everything? Or?
Yes, everything.
Excellent. It's working then.
So we should just give all the same answers again.
No,
I don't.
These are dramatic moments. These are not epic moments.
But also all the answers we just gave.
I
and
know.
we're wrong.
Hey, listen. This woman is torturing you, okay? It doesn't have to make sense. All right.
I believe her.
This is the third question, right? No, the fourth question. So back to the beginning. I need Philippocles and Hypatia. Set a stage. Bring your buzzers. All right. Now, to further confuse you, here we go. 100 audience members were asked, what is the most dramatic moment? If you don't know the difference between epic and dramatic, I don't know how I'm going to help you. All right. Oh, Philippocles, you buzzing in. All right.
No! You didn't have a go. I was waiting for a go. That's
all right.
I buzzed.
Philippocles, go ahead. Well, you know what? We'll go to Eugene. We'll go to Eugene. Eugene looks over at you. He nods. Oh, I'm sorry, Hypatia. Sorry.
okay, fine. You know what?
Not on me. Not on me.
For question 8, I've already buzzed.
Philippocles, I need you to tell me, there's the top 6 results are on the board. What is the most dramatic thing that has happened to this campaign?
Sidon killing Hypatia when we walked into Mitros.
Oh, Hypatia, she is a fan favorite, legendary giggle, everybody loves her. Is Death of Hypatia to Sidon on the board? Oof, Hypatia, get back up here, you gotta guess.
My player wants to rage quit, but I'll still answer.
Well, you could still do steal now.
Yeah, you get to steal. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna steal. I have an answer, and all this ridiculous made me forget what my answer was. So I'm gonna talk until I remember what it was.
Okay. You see
Talus's death.
Talus's death
and funeral.
All right, another beloved character taken before their time, permanently no less. Lot of angry emails about that one. All right, sorry about the viewer. They got the Talus tattoo. It's actually worth more money now, champ. All right, so here we go. Is the Death of Talus on the board? Ding, 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 ding. Apparently the judges will say it's wrapped up in the exorcism master since it all kind of like put together. So, you got the points.
Wait, if a tattoo is worth more money, how does he sell it?
Mr. Philippocles, you're gonna need to head over to your family. All right.
Okay.
Hypatia!
I don't like this.
Excellent job. Reset to you, girl. What do you got?
Okay. Song of Storms.
Oof. You tried it before, you tried it again. Who could argue with the analytics numbers? Let's see. Is Song of Storms on the list of most dramatic moments in the campaign so far? I just received a text from your dungeon master. He says, make sure it's on there because it's my favorite. All right, here we go.
It won a Crashy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You can see the biggest shit-eating grin on the Lotus Witch's face. Okay, all right, reset. You got a few minutes before your turn comes back around. You gotta really need to put it together, okay? You gotta really put it together. We are broadcasting to Arisia right now. Everyone's watching you. No pressure. All right. Cyrus, intelligence fighter, let's do it! Looking for 5 more of the most dramatic moments of the campaign so far.
Kyra sacrifices her immortality to defeat Esther.
Oof. Okay, that is also the lost episode, and the entire audience, the Beholder, and the Lotus Witch, they all look at Anastasia.
I look at Foundry.
All right. Damn. Okay. Let's see. Is a scene that no one actually saw on the list of things that they would have seen? All right. Ding, 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 top answer! Huh. All right. Well done, Cyrus. Back to you, Hypatia. We're looking for 4 more answers. And the way he says that, it's like a devil in hell asking you for 4 more truckloads of brimstone for the mines.
The Astraeus Versi confrontation and breakup.
Ooh. All right. Let's see. going to the boards. Do we have Astraeus Confrontation? Surveys said... Ding, 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 ding! All right. Well done, well done. Man, you'd think Astraeus would have been able to guess that. All right.
I haven't had a guess!
Reset, back to you.
Okay, I'll
Your
do
team's
another
making a
Astraeus.
comeback because remember, this round is doubled.
Astraeus forgives Kyra.
Okay. Is Astraeus forgives Kyra on there? Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm being told. You see Eugene's eye pulsing. I'm being told by the judges that that is covered already under Astraeus Confrontations.
Oh, so it's like all his speeches.
It apparently was considered one big scene.
Oh, all right. Okay, then. New Order of Dragonlords.
New Order of Dragonlords. Can you be a bit more specific? Because as far as we can tell, there is no New Order of Dragonlords on record yet.
Reset talks to Astraeus after the volcano thing.
Okay. Do we have volcano discussion? Let's check the board. Ding, 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 ding. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cyrus, back to you. 2 more to go. You could sweep this thing.
Oof.
Double points.
The Fire Titan soul getting freed.
Oh, Halcyon getting freed from her prison. Oh, some Final Fantasy VI vibes for sure. All right, let's check it out over there on the board. We're looking for Halcyon's freedom. Ooh, I'm sorry. You get one more guess. Mama Hypatia, matron of the family. Girl, I gotta ask, what do you do for a living?
I don't know. I'm Brit.
Okay. Okay. Keep go, girl. All right. Hey, is there a Mr. Hypatia? Just ask. Anyways, all right. You got 2 more guesses you got to get to sweep this thing. Most traumatic moments, according to 100 polled audience viewers. What do we got?
Oh god, this is difficult. They're so bitty. Okay, I'm gonna go with first meeting with Pythor.
Okay. First meeting with Pythor. He was letting himself go. Cheesy potatoes. All right. First meeting with Pythor. Is it on the board? Oh, I am sorry, Hypatia family. But for Lippicles family, that's going to give you a chance to steal. All right, who's the last person to go? Phil was, right? Okay, so Astraeus, give us a guess. See if you could steal this thing.
All right. Okay.
Most dramatic. Already got epic out of the way. Now we're after dramatic.
So for dramatic,
with feelings like drama.
Yeah.
You understand? You got it.
So,
All right.
So with that, we're gonna try for drama. We're gonna go with the Xander's Labyrinth. So like the reunion with quote unquote Graxus.
Okay. Let's check the board. Reunion with Graxus, Xander's Labyrinth. Do we have it? Do they steal? I'll be honest. I thought you had this one, buddy. What this does mean is it looks like Hypatia Family making a comeback here. They just got 140 points. Nice.
Damn.
Okay. Still way behind, but catch it up. All right. Let's see. What was the number 4 answer that was already given in a previous round?
That's unfair.
Corinna's failed resurrection.
You know
that's
what?
rough.
I was thinking that too.
All right. What is the number 2 answer in the survey polls?
Great game,
It
Trevor.
is Astreus' exit at the Great Debates.
Oh my god. I forgot about. Yeah, he ranted at the city of Mitros. Remember? Not the Great Games, the debates. He gave a big
yeah.
holier than thou speech and stormed the hell out.
All right, resetting the map. All right. Let's see.
Wait, did we win?
No,
No.
the other team got 140 points.
I
So
won.
they won.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
Is it
alright.
140 or 160?
Would it be 140? Because you guys had 70
Yeah.
points times 2.
No, we had
We had 80.
55.
Oh, 80. Okay, yeah. Okay. That'd be 160. Thank you. Okay. It's important because the losers die, so it's very important to keep track of who wins. Oh, whoops. Oh, sorry. Don't let that affect you. Just you keep going. Just act natural. It's fine.
You guys might want to throw the game because the only people that can revive are on the other side.
All right. We're gonna need Anastasia and Cyrus. Come on up. Set a stage. Points are doubled here in the second round. All right. This is a spicy question. Not everybody had the courage to answer it. What is the ultimate romance ship? And he waggles his eyebrows when he says that. Oh, Cyrus. Cyrus?
Go with Kyra Anastasia.
Kyra and Anastasia. Are they even dating? Everybody looks around, confused. They shrug.
They don't have to be dating for it to be a ship.
Yeah, everybody points the finger at you like, this guy knows. All right. Show me Kyra and Anastasia. Ding, 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 ding. All right. You want to pass or play?
We'll play.
We'll play. All right. Everybody back to the families.
Thank God.
Resetting the buzzer. All right. We're looking for 5 more. What are the ultimate romance ships for this campaign, according to viewers? Play is going to pass to Reset.
Okay. Can I say Phil on everyone, or do I have to be specific?
Blushes.
Okay. He looks back at the Lotus Witch. She smiles at Phil and waves at him. You see Eugene smile at Phil and wave at him, and then Eugene's eye pulses, and Steve Harvey says, "Gonna have to be specific."
Okay. Let's do Phil and Lorius.
Phil and Lorius. Okay, a classic. Does the audience want to see more Phil and Lorius?
That's a good answer. It's a good answer.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay. Oof. All right. That brings us to Hypatia.
Well, I'm gonna go with Phil and his sister.
There's a scandalized hush through the crowd. Okay.
Quill blushes harder.
Oof. Hey, let's just hope your season 7 goes better than theirs, right? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the board. Do we have Phil and his sister?
Nora.
Guess people aren't into that anymore. Okay. That's not what the analytics from Pornhub say, though.
Mhm.
All right. Cyrus, you're up.
Damn. Pythor and the Dragon Queen.
Okay, Pythor and the Dragon Queen. Okay. Do we have Pythor and the Dragon Queen? Ooh, all right. I guess romance just isn't your forte. All right. So sorry about that. You folks did great. All right. Over here, Philippicles family, you get a chance to steal. Let's see who flipped the coin. So Anna, so Phil.
Reset and Valus.
Ooh, Reset and Valus. All right. Who is the audience shipping right now? Is it Reset and Valus? Screen, will you show us Reset and Valus?
What? Okay, they keep their 12 points. Who the heck won?
24 points. It is double.
Yeah,
so-
24 points.
My bad.
The gap is
Apologies.
this is close. This is close
Okay.
game now.
Trace, I don't want to
feel
die.
I feel like these ships probably aren't conventional. Like these are people who are shipping people that shouldn't be shipped together. Like Phil and Bullbug. Phil and Bullbug.
I
Phil
was-
and Bullbug's gonna be.
I
Yeah,
was
that's
gonna
gonna
say
be.
Alright.
full on the rock. That was gonna be my guess.
Full out of the rock. Okay. All right. Any other last minute guesses that don't count before we reveal?
Phil and Cyrus.
Phil and Cyrus. Okay. All right.
Astreus and Falana, clearly.
And the Centaur magic shop owner.
Coming in at number 6, we have Vulcan and Emru.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
I did not pick up on that.
Neither
All
did
right.
I, but you know, yeah.
All right. Coming in in 4th place, we've got. I think everybody saw this coming. Phil and Bullbug.
Wow.
All right.
They finally know who's bigger.
Coming in for our number 3 answer, 100 audience members surveyed. We got in the top 6 answers. Number 3 was Phil and Cyrus.
Wow.
I knew it. They're all unconventional.
All right, number 2 answer. Number 2 answer. We've got Bulldog and Moxetta.
What is the audience seeing? Crash,
What?
do you run like side NPC sessions we don't
So
get to
is-
see?
Is this like
This is
Big
see-
Brother After
Look.
Dark where the cameras are on inside of the Ultros when we're not there?
That's Steve Harvey reading that fucking result right there. That's Steve Harvey reading that.
Give me Astreus and Lutheria
All right.
for top
For the-
answer.
Top answer among fandom for Ultimate Ship is Chandras and Hypatia.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's
Oh man! Oh, when he says that, you see the biggest Cheshire smile on the Lotus Witch. Yeah. She points at you, Hypatia, and smiles. Oh man! All right, let me reset the board. You folks are doing great. Honestly, the last time she had me do this, most people were dead by now. So you're doing great. You're doing real good out there.
What was crazy, we just hear the blushing in Hypatia's voice right there.
So I think most of us are gonna make it out of this, folks. I think most of us are gonna make it out of this. All right, now,
Harvey, I don't want to die.
I don't want you to die either, Phil. I don't want you
I
to die
got
either.
stuff to do.
I know you do. I know you do, man. I'm pulling for you, man. I'm pulling for you. All right. I'm gonna give you a little tip while they're resetting the board. This one's about magic. All right. But you can't use Arcana. So good luck. All right. All right. Oh no, the board. There we go. So every time I move my numbers around, they all like reorient whatever way they want. I appreciate you guys putting up with my trash display here. All right. Let's see. Who needs to go up to the podium next? It was Cyrus and Anna last time, right? So yeah, it would be those two. Thank you. All right. Looks like you two are rearing to go. All right. We asked 100 audience members to name a spell you could use to break into a shop and steal all the gold and weapons. Oh, Astreus, you buzzed in first.
I'm gonna go with invisibility.
Invisibility. I got you because you're sneaking up on it, and you don't want anybody to see you, so you turn invisible. Okay, that's pretty clever. I think you call that something like Kyra's
Cloak.
Kyra's cloak. That's what it was. All right. Let's see. Is Kyra's cloak up on the board?
Oh.
All right. We're set. Don't give up so easy. You represent your whole country up here. Come on now. All right.
I'm gonna go with silence.
Silence. Yeah, okay. You sneaking up on the shop. You don't want nobody to hear you. I got you. Okay. Board, can you show me silence? Oh, all right. I guess enough people had the sessions ruined by the silence spell. All right.
Hypnotic pattern.
Hypnotic pattern. Okay. You give everybody in the store seizure. All right, but you only got 1 minute, though. You only got that 1 minute. I don't know if that's enough time to rob a store. Let's find out. Is hypnotic pattern up on the board? All right, back to you.
I'm going fireball.
Fireball. Okay. All right.
Obviously.
Because
That's
that's
gonna
how
be
you,
the top answer.
that's how you rob a store was with a fireball. Okay. Let's see if fireball's on the board.
This is the meme.
All right. Yeah, man, just throw it away your turn. All right. Is fireball on the board? Ding, 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 ding.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Is this our
There's
audience?
a whole meme about this one.
That was my second guess.
All
They
right.
would use fireball before invisibility.
Are you gonna pass or are you gonna play?
We're gonna play.
Okay.
We're gonna play.
You're gonna play. All right. Let's head on over to the Hypatia family. All right. Play is gonna pass to Hypatia. All right, Hypatia. I understand that in addition to being rich, you're also a wizard. So this should be no problem for you. I need the other 5 answers and the top 6 answers. What spells would you use to break into a shop and steal all the golden weapons?
Darkness.
Darkness. Okay. So you make it dark so you can't see. You won't be able to see though either. So maybe that's going to be a problem. I don't know. Let's see. Do we have darkness on the board? Ooh. Hypatia, one of your snakes reports that the Lotus Witch eye rolled hard at your answer. Hard.
Okay, guys, the rest will be meme answers.
All right. He's gonna go over to Cyrus. All right, Cyrus. What do you got for me?
Knock.
Knock. Okay, yeah, you knock the door open. All right. Make a loud sound though. It's gonna make a loud sound. But all right. Let's see. Maybe not as loud as fireball though. Am I right? Okay. Let's see. We got knock on the board. Oh gosh. All right. Don't worry. There's only about 400 spells in the game. All right. Going back to you, we're set. You got to carry this whole team like you've been carrying them since you left Eregia. All right, what do you got for me?
Wish.
Okay, going all the way. Not even waiting around. All right. 9th level spell changes reality. Is wish how you gonna rob a store? All right.
I should have guessed fireball sometime.
Philippicles family. All right. Anastasia. What do you got for me? You're a spellcaster, right, Anastasia?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So what spell would you use to break into a shop, steal all the golden weapons? Mm-hmm.
Maybe sleep?
Okay. Put everybody to sleep. All right, going there. Okay. He looks over the screen. Do we have sleep? Ding, 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 ding. Yeah! All right. Yeah, you guys stole 60 points. All right.
Know who these people are and what shops they're robbing.
Yeah, I'm so curious to know what spells are going to show up here. Like, there's a few that are maybe a bit.
We're gonna go in reverse order for this. We're gonna go. What was the top answer for robbing a shop, breaking in, stealing all the gold and weapons? we've got Sean Person suggestion.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Go and give me all the gold. Yeah.
All
You know,
right,
it's
all right.
surprising that I know someone who played an enchanter. I didn't even think of that.
All right,
Charm
next,
stuff, man.
next up, we've got Galibnus. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, that's-
Okay,
All right.
we got a charismatic
I don't think anyone
audience.
gets to
I like
cast
it.
That.
For the fourth most voted means of magic, we have teleportation. All right, and last on the list, we have time stop.
Oh,
You got like
Time stop
three
instead of
rounds. You
wish?
got like 3 rounds.
24 second stops. Yeah. Okay. I guess at that time you would cast a bunch of other spells. I don't know, man. I'm not a wizard. All right. Hypatia, you're confident that
I love that
is in
time
fact
stop
a
is
wizard.
one.
Doesn't it end if anything gets moved or touched?
Look, I didn't
I don't know.
answer these. I
No, it's
swear
only
to
if you
God,
interact with other
I
people,
used the
think.
Google form to collect these answers. I did not answer any of these myself. All right.
That's how I knew Fireball would be on there.
All right. Final round coming up. Final round is worth triple points.
What are our point
What are
totals?
the points right now? Let's
Oh,
go.
you want to know what the points are going to the final rounds? Okay. Hypatia Family is cruising at 184 points.
Damn.
Okay. All right. And Philippocles' family is currently at 264 points.
Nice.
Oh, it's still anyone's game.
Anyone's game with triple points on the board. All right. This will determine the winner. I didn't actually do like a final round type deal. I just, because it seemed too stressful. But for this final round, there is 7 results. 7 results. All right.
How's the board gonna handle it?
Oh, it's interesting that you ask. It will handle it like so. All right. Let's see. Get rid of those. Grab these guys. All right. Let's get rid of this. And go grab the final answers. This is a doozy. It's gonna seem easy, but it ain't. It ain't. Cause let me just say it's not easy. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
More answers are harder sometimes because
Yes.
it means
Top
that there's
7.
no obvious ones.
Yep. Top 7 answers.
Patty and Phil, get ready.
All right. Yeah.
I've already
Hypatia
buzzed
Bill.
in, so
Oh, you're already buzzed in.
Yep.
She has the power of salty buzz.
Okay. Lotus Witch looks over at Hypatia and raises his eyebrow, and shakes her head in the negative. All right. So get your buzzer ready. Get your buzzer ready. All right. Let's see. We're gonna do it this time. It's whoever buzzes in after I paste the question. Oh, that'll be spicy. All right.
That's no fair. Her MS is gonna be a lot lower to the server than mine.
All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. I faked you out. All right, and go. Oh, damn! All right. Philippocles, best god, titan, or deific being in the campaign.
Deific, does that mean like...
Like a deity, like a god or godlike being.
God powered.
You hear the Lotus Witch say, like me.
Mitros.
Mitros.
Yes! Yes,
All right.
Phil! Yes!
All right, you see Phil Harvey kind of cross himself a little bit. He kisses his rosary and he tucks it back into his shirt, and he says, "All right, let's see." Is Mitros, who gave it all for the team. Mitros on the board. And Astreus, you hear cackling laughter from the Lotus Witch.
I disown this audience.
All right, Hypatia, you get to steal.
Kyra.
Kyra. Okay. Okay. Seems a pretty obvious choice. Let's see. Is Kyra on the board? 13% of the audience says yes.
Okay, that means everything below that.
Do you want to pass or play? This is the final round, and you are way behind.
We'll play. We gotta play.
No pressure. No pressure. I mean, there's pressure. You know. All right. Hypatia, you hit the buzzer, so I believe we're set. Start things off for us.
Let's start with Pythor.
Pythor. Is Pythor on the board?
Have a Pythor.
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
Good answer. Clap.
All right, all right. Let's see. That brings us over to Cyrus.
That'll probably be our first X, but there's audience answers, so I'll say Lutheria.
Lutheria.
Oh, I bet you
Okay.
get a top two there.
Oh, is there any particular reason you're and he kind of rubs his forehead a little bit picking that one, or no? Oh, okay. Let's check the board. Is Lutheria, goddess of death, Titan Treves, is she on the board? A ding ding ding.
Because of our
That's-
artwork.
That's telling. That's telling. All right. Hypatia, to you.
Philippocles.
Philippocles.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. Okay. Philippocles.
Let that be God.
Okay. Let's see. Is Philippocles on the board? Let's see. Is this blasphemy? I don't, he looks over at Eugene. Eugene, eye flashes at him. He says, "Okay, let's see. Show me Philippocles." Ding 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 ding.
Nice.
All right. All right. Back to reset.
Okay, let's go with Valus.
Valus. All right. Is Valus beautiful, wise, bad taste of men? Is Valus on the board? Ding 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 ding. Oh, you building up a lot of points here, triple points. If you can maintain control of this board, you might have the game and your lives. All right.
I feel so
Back-
bad for Kyra.
Back to you, Cyrus.
I'm tied with my dad. It's pretty cool.
No Vulcan.
Yeah, but Kyra, this has gotta hurt Kyra
Oh.
so much.
Cyrus, you going Vulcan?
No Vulcan.
Vulcan. All right, let's see. Vulcan. Everybody loves Santa. Is he on the board, though? Let's find out.
I thought people shipping the heck out of him, but you know.
People have different needs for different things. So, all right. Hypatia, back to you. 2 strikes left. 4.
I guess I'm
on the
going
board.
with Sidon.
Sidon. Oof.
Ah.
Sidon. I heard you were pretty close. No? All right. Let's check the board. We're looking for Sidon, Titan of Storms. Is he on the board?
Oh,
All right. Back to you, Reset. 4 more answers.
right.
Don't want to lose control of this board, or you lose control of the game.
4 more answers or 2 more?
4 more.
No, you said there were 7. There's only
Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I kind of want to try. I'm going to try the Lotus Witch.
Okay. Okay. the
Maybe
Lotus
she
Witch.
self-inserted her.
Interesting. All right, board. Do you have Lotus Witch to show us? Let's find out. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh yeah, she
Aw.
totally cheated. There's no way the audience voted her in.
The audience stops cheering and all look at you with murderous intent.
I didn't say that. That was the truth.
I'm just pointing at Reset.
All right. Steve Harvey, he looks nervously at Astraeus, and he does like a no stop gesture. And then he goes over to Cyrus. All right, Cyrus, you can win this whole thing right now. You just got to guess that last result.
Mercy.
Okay, Versi, this is it for you. If you don't get this, it passes to that other family, Philippus family. And if that Philippus family gets it right, they steal it all from you. So Versi it is, yeah? Fish lady? Psychic fish?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Is the final answer Versi?
Damn. Sorry.
All right. That looks like you have a chance to steal here. All right. I believe Astraeus? Are you finishing us up?
Oh.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Thylea.
Everything's on the line here. Everything's on the line.
Everything's on the line, and it all exists on Thylea.
Okay. But what exists on the hearts and minds of our audience? That's the question. All right. For the whole game, board, survey, are you going to show Astraeus Rade Thylea? And at that moment, the three of you fall dead. Steve Harvey backs away in terror, and he runs over to you three. The audience is going wild, and he starts freaking out. And then the Lotus Witch looks at him, and he kind of gets his composure, but he's sweating real bad. And he says, "Hey, okay, and the winners tonight, the Hypatia Family. All right, yay!" And he tries to get you guys into a hug. And he says, "I'm so scared. I'm real sorry for your friends. I'm real sorry about that." Okay. All right.
Could those of us who have passed the veil of death see the final answer?
Yeah. Before we roll the credits, what was the final answer that's gonna haunt everybody forever? Who was the number 6 deific being in this campaign? Is Yala.
Yeah.
All
I was
right.
thinking Helios or Yala.
All right, everybody. I hope you had a great time tonight. And
She
remember,
was
if you're looking for something
tremendous.
fun to do on your phone, check out Raid Shadow Legends. All right. Hey, everybody. This is Steve Harvey. And we're done, right? We're even, right, girl? We're done. And she kind of nods at him, and he disappears. All right. Reset, as you were tending to the bodies of your friends, there is a great ruckus, and suddenly all of the lights go out. All right, or not. I don't know if the lights go out or not. Maybe they dipped a little bit. And you can see that people are moving the stage around. Okay. Let's see. Switch it to that. Okay. There we go. All right. So you three dead people, your ghosts are just sort of hovering over your bodies so that you can continue to watch, but you are 100% dead. So the three winners, each of you appears in front of your own little podium. This is all very strange, I know. You guys are being great sports. A wall of fire appears. The wall of fire is going to block your vision. Can you see Eugene anymore?
No.
No.
All right. Excellent. All right. The music dies down. Craft Services brings you guys sandwiches, orange slices, and some Capri Suns. You have a few moments to discuss while they prepare the second challenge of the Sphinx.
Can I talk as a ghost?
Yeah, you guys can float around as ghosts. That's fine.
Hey, just make sure you save Halcyon, or I will haunt you forever. And don't let anyone marry my sister. Don't ask why. Haunt you forever.
Did you guys hear something?
All right. Music starts back up.
This doesn't sound good.
All right. So the Lotus Witch adjusts herself on her pedestal, and she says, "That was an excellent show. I love your sportsmanship. You won the prize of continued existence. You're so much closer to getting the 3 questions answered that are burning in your hearts, minds, and souls. And I am happy to be hosting my favorite game show of all time, Blind Date. Some people call it the dating game, depending on which Prime Material plane you're hailing from. So, I have chosen by our audience an eligible bachelor behind that wall of fire. He is going to ask you some spicy questions. You're going to answer to the best of your ability. And he will then choose, after 2 rounds of questions, who he's going to take on a date. All right? All right. Now, a couple rules up front. You cannot reveal who you are. Don't reveal your name. Don't reveal anything about you that would be too obvious for who you are. But do give honest answers from your heart, because this is a show about heart. Okay? So, our bachelor is a very big and very muscular man. He works hard on a boat, rowing all day. He has a best friend named Phil, and he likes great axes. All right. Bachelor, are you ready? Yes. I'm ready. I don't know where the boat went, but this eyeball guy, he gave me a cupcake, so I'm good. All right, let's do this. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Do you have any water? Oh, thank you.
Miss Lotus Witch? Do we answer this as our character or as a player?
Oh, yes. For this, please roleplay. Thank you. Good question. Take Lotus Witch inspiration, Brissette. You do your country proud. Even though there was those disparaging YouTube comments made about Aresia earlier today, I think the mods took care of it, though. All right. Take it away, Bachelor. Come on. You can do it, boy. Come on. You got it. Okay. Lion bird lady. Hello. I understand that dates are very small. I'm not sure how we will both fit on one date. Contestant number 1. That would be Conti. How is this gonna work?
You're thinking of the date, which is kind of fruit. This is a date, which is an event. It's a homophone, but it's actually a completely different word. It's where you like go to a restaurant and
No, I like everybody, no matter who they're in love with. I'm done with you. No more. No, please stop. Okay. Contestant number 2. One time, my friend Phil got so drunk after only 2 bowls of wine. He fell asleep, and we stacked things on him. It was a great night. He also snored and farted. Contestant 2, have you met my friend Phil?
Yes, I have.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Contestant number 3. I understand that while we are trying to both stand on a date, we might also get to hang out. What sort of cool stuff would we do?
Well, I guess we would train together. You know, like fighting and stuff.
Okay. Thank you. Round 2. Contestant number 1. I have been told I am very big. Some people say I am too big. Contestant number 1, would my massive size be a problem for you?
I mean, no.
The audience is tittering at this question.
I mean, there's some spells that can help with that.
Oh man, the audience is like scandalized, but listening intently. The Lotus Witch blushes a little bit. Oh, okay, you just make yourself big too. Oh, just don't make yourself bigger than me, okay? You know, my friend Hypatia is a magic user, and she likes to make people big. I could probably get her to help. Gonna be hard to fit on that date, though. All right.
I'm gonna whisper to Cyrus. I was gonna make him small.
All right. Contestant number 2. My friend Phil and his dad are always sneaking off to do wrestling with Captain Moxena. But when I ask to come along, they say no. I don't understand. Contestant number 2, would you help me wrestle Captain Moxena sometime?
Sure, big guy.
Sweet. Okay. Contestant number 3. My friend Kyra caught me playing with her magic wand and yelled at me. It hurt my feelings because the wand was really shaky in my hands. It was fun to hold on to. Contestant number 3, do you have any cool magic wands like that? If so, can I pretend it's Phil's axe and play with it?
I don't have any cool magic wands. I usually just use whatever I have.
Like sticks and stuff?
Yeah, like sticks, my spear.
Oh. Do they shake violently in your hand, though? Like you're trying to hold on to an earthquake?
Well, I guess they could if I start shaking.
Okay. Because this one would like a buzzing sound, like a big angry bug or something.
Mine doesn't make those noises on its own.
Yeah, Kyra was so mad. Whatever. Okay. I've asked my questions. I must deliberate now. Oh, I think it's pretty easy. I want to stand on a date with contestant number 2! The audience goes wild. And, the curtain drops. And Bullbug looks at all of you. Does the curtain drop? Hold on. The curtain drops. There we go. And Bullbug looks at all of you, and he's shocked. Guys! Have you seen contestant number 2?
I point to Cyrus.
What? You guys are on the show too?
Is Phil's corpse visible over here?
These robots are just kind of strategically standing in front of it. What do we do now? Where's the date? And the Lotus Witch says, You have won a lovely date. Stand in the center of the circle, and I'll reward you. Oh, come on, Cyrus, let's go. It's a shame.
Look around.
Wait a minute! Phil! Oh, he must have had 2 bowls of wine again. Come on, dude. You're coming on this date, too. I think 3 people could fit on one date. We'll take turns stepping on it. All right, come on, Cyrus. Let's go.
No, Bullbug,
Oh,
you must leave me over there.
Let's
The
go on our
shippers are in
date.
heaven.
All 3 of us standing on one dried up piece of fruit. And you guys disappear. You appear in Hawaii, and you have the most incredible 3-day weekend of all time. Phil's dead the whole time, so it's weekend at Bernie's for him.
Oh my god.
But the 2 that are alive, it's like 5-star treatments, spa packages, like the works. You realize very quickly, Cyrus, that Bullbug has the emotional and mental maturity of an 8-year-old. He has no idea what a date is, or what having sex is, or romantic relationships outside of friendship. But you guys do have a wonderful time.
Yep, just let them have a good time.
Okay. You guys go water skiing. You ride in a giant metal bird and fly over a volcano. It's very exciting. All right. Within 30 seconds, you guys reappear. But the 3 days have passed for you. They are wearing like Bermuda shorts, Hawaiian shirts unbuttoned all the way. Cyrus has a tan. Phil's body is a stinking, rotting corpse. It's not too hot in Hawaii, but they didn't really keep him iced down. A couple pieces maybe fell off. Oh, Phil, I'm so sorry you never got the second wind, but man, whew, you and that scuba instructor, that was some crazy stuff. And the Lotus Witch says, all right, well, back to the boat with you. Get out of here. Okay. I think we've made it to the final round. This won't do. We need everyone for this. Get back up. Come on. And the 3 of you are no longer dead.
Am I still,
You're
am I, like,
you're a little,
decrepit?
yeah, you're a little putrid. You're a little putrid.
If I cast Cure Wounds on him with that, like, clean him up a
You
bit.
feel like this would be more the restoration category, probably.
Okay.
I don't mean to be rude, Phil, but you smell a little worse than usual.
wait, I usually smell?
I'm gonna hand him the ring of flowers around my neck. Here you go. I like the smell.
I flash it. Astris, can you do anything about this? I know Anna can do it. Anna, do that thing I don't like.
All right, you see that Eugene is telekinetically wheeling out a massive wheel. The wheel is quite colorful.
Oh, thank God.
All right. This one is going to be pretty simple. I just need 3 of you to spin this wheel once each. How hard could that be, right?
Can we see the wheel?
Yeah, it's the Wheel of Fortune. So I didn't make one for this because I'm a hack, but there's a little picture of it in the chat.
Okay.
Who wants to roll?
Now I will say, Hypatia, anyone trained in Arcana may make an Arcana check right now.
I will do so.
Okay. That's a pretty damn good Arcana check. Alright. Let's see. Oh my. Okay. Hypatia, perhaps I should tell you this in secret. So that
Okay.
you don't frighten the others.
It's okay, Anna. It's just an alternate reality. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, so guys, this could be really good. Or this could be really bad.
What do you mean?
This is a 6-foot-tall bronze wheel that has been set on a stand so it can easily be spun. Along the wheel are inscriptions showing each of Thylea's major constellations. At the top of the wheel is the symbol of the Mother Goddess pointing down. Alright. But it kind of just looks like the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I will need... it will be represented by standing in this circle. So I need 3 people.
Who should spin it,
each
Hypatia?
one time.
You
I'll
seem to
spin
know
it.
about this.
It's well, 3 of us do, and it will either be very good or it will be very bad. But I think we have to do it.
I'm brave.
Okay.
I'll spin the wheel.
Alright.
I'll go if you guys don't want to go.
That's just a gesture for you to go.
Okay. Hypatia, just go ahead and roll a straight d20. Okay. It spins. It spins. It spins. And it finally stops on the constellation of the Ant. Hypatia shrinks to size tiny. Everything you are wearing shrinks with you. Your strength and constitution scores are reduced by 6 to a minimum of 3. Your movement score is halved, rounded down, and all of your weapon attacks have a base damage of 1. All of your spell ranges are halved, rounded down, and creatures have advantage to save against any spells or abilities that you use. But you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks.
God damn it. Excuse me, that was in a really high-pitched squeaky voice.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no. We said if
Okay.
I get that tiny, I'm done for. You've seen my skill set?
Here, I'll update your
You
miniature.
got it, big
Hypatia.
guy.
Hold on. Let's see.
Maybe you'll get really big,
Oh, that'd be
There
awesome.
we go.
like a constellation of the elephant.
Maybe I'll be like that big green guy.
Yeah.
Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
If you're scared, I can go first.
Oh, I'm not scared. I'll go.
Okay. All right, you grab the wheel. Oh my goodness!
Just give it to me.
All right, it spins. It spins. It spins. You see a malicious smile spreading across the Lotus Witch's face as she knows what you have. The audience leans forward, eager to watch what happens next. The wheel stops on the constellation of the Bear. Your Constitution and Intelligence scores increase by 4.
Oh, wow. Really? Okay.
What happened, Phil?
I feel a lot healthier. You said con and intelligence?
Yeah.
I'm smart again. I don't know, I feel fucking great.
Well, maybe you should go cheer up Hypatia.
Okay, I'll pick her up. Where's she at?
Oh, please don't step on her. Please do not step on her.
Oh god. I'll let her I'll like put my hands down so she can like walk into them.
She can live in your beard.
Hypatia, you can cast spells from my beard. We'll be unstoppable.
You've got
I'm
like a
gonna cast
Jaeger now.
enlarge on myself so that I can be small for a minute.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Why's your nose still look so big?
Oh, dang. All right, Reset, you are the last person that needs to play Wheel of Fortune. All right, it goes around and around and around and around and around. It keeps spinning forever and ever and ever. And it finally stops on the constellation of the Geigen. Off in the distance, you hear a hunting horn sound, and a silence. All right, the audience cheers wildly and begins to disappear as the music begins to fade out. The Lotus Witch looks delighted. She kind of shoos the audience away, and she motions for you guys to gather, come forward.
Wait, so what happened to Reset?
There was a hunting horn sound, but that's all we got.
Oh no.
All right. So, she kind of readjusts her bulk on her pedestal of skulls and lazily smiles at all of you and says, "Oh, such good sports. Clever. Smart. And enduring. And the humility. Oh, I'm so proud of you. All right. You may ask 3 questions. And assuming they are within my power to answer, I will answer them truthfully and to the best of my ability."
Okay. Hypatia,
Be very careful, though, because
Yeah.
this is some evil genie stuff. If you ask me any questions, I'm going to count them as the questions. 3 questions. Once you've
Okay.
asked those questions, we can palaver as long as you like.
Okay. My questions are, number 1, how do I lift the curse that Sidon placed on my family?
How do you lift the curse that Sidon placed on your family? What led you to believe it was Sidon?
That is what I was told.
Careful not to answer my question with a question.
That's what I was told.
I see. Interesting.
It's the family story.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What can I tell you without breaking the rules? Yes. The answer to the question of your curse and the possible solution waits for you on the island of Typhon the Maw. You know Typhon the Maw is the island of monsters. It is where Lutheria's worst and most dangerous monsters, so ferocious and awful she doesn't want to keep them in the underworld, are kept. It is her Pokemon daycare center for monsters.
Hypatia deflates back down to tiny.
When you get there, you're going to want to find the biggest, nastiest monster on the whole island, and you're going to let it eat you.
Can I get smaller than tiny?
I mean, if you scrunch, sure, yeah. And there you go. Question number 1 out of the way. That wasn't too bad. All right. Nice. Still got it.
Okay. How do we fix the dragons?
Remember, we're operating with evil genie stuff. Gosh, just like last time. Listen. If you're not too specific, I might weasel out of it.
Okay, how
Because
do
I might
we...
tell you, like, you know, you fix them by spaying or neutering them. Yeah. You just work so hard, you know, I don't want you to waste your time.
How do we lift the corruption on the dragons?
Certainly.
Remove the corruption from.
The corruption runs deep. It has been woven into the fates of each dragon whose egg came under the possession of the fates. The fates have become a bit self-indulgent over the years. A lot less neutral and a lot more, what can I get out of it? I don't want to say that they're on the payroll with Sidon, but they're certainly not a neutral party by any means anymore. You're going to need to go see them direct, and you're either going to need to wheel and deal a solution or beat one out of them. Keep in mind, if you do, you're going to need to find someone of suitable strength to take their place, and let me tell you, if you weren't willing to fight me, you're probably not ready to fight them. I will, however, impart the knowledge to reach their islands, even with their abjuration magics hard at work. That's question 2. Anything you want to know? I know it all.
Star's gonna clear his throat.
Last
Look
question.
to the group for
You
approval.
may want to deliberate.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, huddle. Before
thought
he
we-
says anything. Yeah, we were gonna ask about the gem.
You took
Thought we
that.
asked about the key to the prison.
Yeah.
Ask the exact whereabouts of the other key to Halcy's prison.
Okay.
All right, your last question to learn secrets even the gods don't know.
Where?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you can go.
There is a titan named Thylea locked in the prison.
Sure.
There are 2 gems that are needed to unlock her prison.
Mhm.
One is there. Where's the other?
Oh, I would have thought you'd figured that one out. Sure. Question number 3, no problem. The Kraken, who attacked the island and killed the mother of Cyver the Brass, has it in its hoard, which is in a deep trench at the bottom of the ocean, below a spot frequently occupied by the island of the dragon. It's said the depths of its lair are so deep and crushing that no mortal could survive down there for long. This is the same Kraken that's wrecked Mitros and eventually broke free of Sidon's control. It slumbers, waiting for a chance to ravage the world with its fury. And there you go. 3 questions answered. I'm gonna miss you guys.
I mean, we could hang out.
I don't know, guys. I guess we could hang out. I mean, how are things going? I mean, you got a lot on your plate. Understand?
Pretty bad.
Who's? Aw.
Really? Really? After all this?
Well, maybe when
Well,
you get
think of it
eaten
this
by
way,
that thing-
Hypatia. Yeah, you could climb up Sidon's butt and then dispel magic yourself and kill him instantly.
Can I just dispel magic by self-doubt?
I mean, you could try. I was just, I don't know if it'll work or not.
I really think we should wait until we fight Sidon.
No. I'm not climbing
What
up
if his
anybody's
butt
butt.
is big, like Phil's?
Oh
I'm not
my.
climbing up anybody's butt. That's where I draw the line. If that's how I save Thylea, then Thylea could die. I'm sorry. Not a
I mean,
hero.
I've done it.
Oh.
What would
Where would you like yourselves returned, by the way? Just outside or back on your boat? What's the situation here?
Well, I have a question that may interest you.
Sure, I don't have to answer it anymore because that part's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Sure.
How do you feel about the scorpion monster that you put away?
Oh, big boy. I don't know. Take it or leave it. I don't really care. I don't really care about anything on this island. Well, I care about one thing. There's a very sweet young lady that comes and keeps me company sometimes. Just these huge mommy milkers. And she just comes and hangs out with me. She's very, very silly. I like her quite a bit. So I care about her. But everybody else in this island, I mean, whatever. So.
Why don't you just lift her curse? She needs a rider. She's not going to be able to come around very long.
If I lift her curse, then I kind of have to lift all the curses, and I'm still really mad. I can't believe, first of all, that we're having this conversation, and secondly, that you can't understand where I'm coming from.
Well,
This
no,
entire
I
island
definitely
was
understand.
a library of forbidden lore, and they cut it all down, Hypatia.
I know, and I hate them for it too, but she seems nice.
I even asked them, what did you need the wood for? They didn't even have a good answer. They just said that they like open space to run around. Yeah. Just thinking about it makes me so mad. So no, they can keep turning into scorpions or embarrassing themselves for their entire lives. That's what they get. There's nothing in the whole world that could make me change my mind and remove the curse. Nothing at all could ever convince me to remove their curse. No brave heroes could ever come along and find out what my motivations are and figure out what I would be willing to do to remove that curse.
Well, what are your motivations and what would you be doing to remove the curse?
Yeah, there's this island of time, right, where the Sphinxes live. Those motherfuckers kicked me out. They said I was abusing my powers.
So we could get the library back?
Well, no, I'm not allowed to get the library back.
But we could get the library back.
No. I mean, I don't know about the library. I mean, there's a whole thing about, like, destroyed knowledge was meant to be destroyed because it sets back civilization and follows time. There's all these time rules we have to follow. I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyways, I guess I crossed the line too many times, and they gave me the boot. So I can't ever go home. And I don't want to go home because I'm so super, super happy here. The only Sphinx. My only friend. A centaur stoner who's going to turn into a scorpion in like 7 days or something. But that's fine. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm a stoic rock. I'm an emotional fortress. Okay. But I will say that I would love to have them issue a formal apology for exiling me. And if they were to do that, I would gladly lift the curse on the centaur people.
Would you delay the curse until we have a chance to speak with them?
That's just not how curses work. I mean, once you code those things, you can't just take it back. You know, I run executable. It's going.
Well, where could we find this Isle of Time?
Yeah, you're not ready.
If we were passing by.
You're not ready for it yet. It's in like the next chapter. It actually might be 2 chapters ahead. I think it might just be the next chapter, though. You still got to do all this other stuff. So. But you're close. You're close. But yeah, it's like a whole island of time where time's crazy and like Sphinxes rule over it. Make sure you bring your riddle books. They love riddles. Ugh, riddles. Give me a break. But anyways, that's the only thing that could convince me. If they were to issue a formal apology, and I'll hear it. I'll hear it. No matter where they are. If you could get them to say it out loud, I'll hear it. And then, boom, curse will be removed.
Anastasia's gonna smirk to herself as Sir Gander finds her another friend of her.
So I'll just that's floated out there in the air. As far as killing the Scorpion King or whatever, I don't care. I mean, if you fail, he'll kill everybody on this island, and that's going to be on you. So.
Well, I'm feeling pretty strong right now, guys.
I may have one more question that you can kind of answer.
Sure.
And my whole mind just blanked. Damn it.
That's understandable. I am a lot to take in. I have a question. What's the end game, Resent? Like, what are you hoping to get out of all this?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean, you just sort of like kind of cruising along, right? Like real quiet, but you've got, you got Magic Grandma, you got Dragon Egg, you got this old dude over here, like in your corner, trying to back you up, try to make you into the next best thing. But like, what are you trying to do?
Well, we're gonna help Thylea, the land.
I got it. Okay. And she kind of like moves a little bit, like cats do, to try to get comfortable. As she does, a 20 squares board clatters to the ground. Oh, whoops! I dropped that. Oh. And she slowly reaches down to pick it up.
Staring at her the whole time.
That's remembered.
A sweat drops.
She tucks it back into the pile of skulls. Yes, Cyrus?
The windows we passed.
It's so nice they gave you a name. Right? That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the windows. Right. They're lovely, aren't they?
Yes.
Some of my favorite places.
Now,
Windows 95 desktop. Easily one of my favorites. Just lay in that grass, stare at those clouds. Tranquility.
Are they just places or are they times?
Well, they are times, but none of them are the future. Don't worry. I'm not that into spoilers. You got to earn the spoilers, you know what I'm saying? But no, all of them look back on historical events throughout the multiverse. Yeah, time is malleable and based on perception, blah 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 blah. But I'm telling you straight, anything that you guys saw would have had to have been from one of your pasts. Or, pasts that you're currently concurrent with in the timeline. You see, as she starts drawing in the air with magic, there's like timelines, and then sometimes those timelines like cross, and then sometimes they don't. And sometimes they run parallel and they can never touch. You would not have seen any windows that were out of sync with your timeline. I hope that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, it would take forever to climb the stairs, right?
And who
Can't be right.
Who was that Zeus guy? He claimed he was a god and that the Titans were already defeated.
Oh man, that Zeus guy. Where do I start? A narcissist, a date rapist, a regular rapist. He's the worst. He's the worst. So
Cyrus is going to try to comfort Anastasia, letting her know, see, it wasn't you. It wasn't us. That's not something that's going to happen.
What do you mean? Sorry, what are you guys talking about over there?
There was a very horrific scene.
Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, no. You don't want anything to do with that guy. You need to be better than that guy, and better than your father, and better than Sidon. And you know what? I'll go out and say it. You need to be better than Chris.
Who's Chris?
Don't worry about it.
Hemsworth.
Chris was the only one with his name revealed in that scene.
So,
Oh,
where am I taking you guys?
man, Phil. Once these games are over, there really is nothing much to do here, huh?
I don't know.
One could get awfully bored in here.
Yeah, one
I
could get
wonder-
awfully bored in here.
I
Do you
wonder
like
if there's
to?
anything.
Do you like to row?
I do not like to row.
What if you didn't have to row?
I have no intention of leaving my tower.
That's what you're getting at, right, Reset?
There'd be a
No.
lot of time distortions. You wouldn't want that to happen. Like, you spend too much time around me, and you're gonna, like, turn into a baby, turn into an old man, possibly crumble to dust, turn into an embryo. That's always gross. So, it's better for mortals and sphinxes not to hang out too much. So, tell you what, though, kid. You get your G card, you come on back and you see Mama. How's that sound? And she swivels her lion hips at you, kind of shakes her lion rump at you.
A G card, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe someday.
You know, like in that Hercules movie. You'll
What's
start
a movie?
You'll start glowing. It'll kind of look like this. You'll start glowing like this.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how you know you got it.
Ask her if she's bored.
Oh, also, this is a movie, and she aims a wand at the screen, and you see the Hercules animated film start up.
okay. Are you bored?
No, I got all the shows. I got streaming. We got Wi-Fi. I mean, it's good. Why are you bored, Reset? Is there something that you need?
Oh, no.
You sure? You sure? There's nothing
Maybe-
that you need? Nothing?
No,
Maybe you
not
should
No?
play that 20. Maybe you should play that game you play.
Then they both stare at each other.
Awkward.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm up for it if you have time.
Oh, we have time. I'm gonna go watch this whole movie. It looks great.
As
Yeah,
he sits 5 feet from the screen.
Yeah,
as
I'm real
she kind of clumsily turns to talk to Reset, something tumbles down from her bed of skulls. Oh, I seem to have dropped that badge. Oops. Hold on. And she slowly picks the badge back up. You were saying something, Reset?
Cyrus, you might want to get out of here.
Right?
I can't resist.
All right.
Can I get teleported to the garden, please?
Okay, she teleports you to the garden.
I want to go back to the ship.
Okay, she will send you back to the ship. All right. Okay. Is anyone staying for movies or the most boring game of all time?
I'm watching the movie.
Okay. Anna?
I'll watch the game. I mean, Reset practices with me sometimes.
Okay. Astreus, you watching the movie?
I'm in between, so I can watch.
Whoever watches the movie may add knowledge of Disney's Hercules movie to their character sheet as actual in-game knowledge.
That's hilarious.
For whatever good it does you.
I'm gonna go watch that movie as a player tonight, and I'm gonna come with all the facts.
It is always a treat. It's one of the good ones. All right. Reset. Have you fixed your macro? I think I fixed my macro.
I have not looked at it, so probably not. I'll have
Okay.
to add the proficiencies after.
I think I have a macro available though. If you go to the macros folder, let me double check if the 20 squares one is fixed for everybody. I have it visible to everybody. Are you able to see it when you go to the macros for the server? Just type in game of 20 squares. I know we have like a million of them there, but this one has a little picture of the game on it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm getting a lot of errors.
Okay.
Also, I was gonna say while Anna watches, Sphinx is not the only one who can break the rules. I'm gonna give Reset Anastasia inspiration. One of the checks she has to make.
Oh shit!
I guess you should pick beforehand because they have to pick before you roll. But one of them you can.
Where are they? Is macro shared? Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yep.
Okay. I will use that one on. Let's see. I'll use it for my performance.
Okay. So Lotus Witch versus Reset. Squaring up. All right.
Squaring up, nice pun.
Okay. Oh, Reset came up with it. I can't take the credit for that shit. All right. Hit that back row button and let's see who wins this 3-hour contest of wills. This is the timeless being of intellect. Just giving you a heads up.
I also have advantage on which one?
Perception?
Perception. Yes, I'll roll that one again.
You keep your shield on you the whole time you play? Wait a minute. Of course you do. You wore spider climb boots to a climbing contest. All right.
So that's my second perception.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my one-time ability.
Oh. Okay.
What's this called? Anything to win. Yeah,
anything to win. Okay. All right.
Don't you also have Lotus Witch inspiration?
Yeah, does that work for this?
Yeah. She doesn't follow any of the rules, so absolutely.
Okay, so I'll anything to win my history.
Okay.
And I'll Lotus the intimidation.
Okay.
So
You're gonna keep that 3 persuasion?
Can I use another inspiration for that?
No. Are you kidding? This is the game of the gods.
So
you can't cheat.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
I know. I'm gonna use Kyra's lucky once per short rest, right?
Okay, well, that technically could work because she also cheats. Okay.
Doesn't anything
I'll
to
use
win
that
let
on
you
the
roll
persuasion.
2?
Does it what?
Anything to win says it rolls on. Does 2 rerolls.
You must reroll 2 different rolls. And you must keep the results. Yep.
So you could have done history and persuasion with anything to win.
Okay, so this one will reroll persuasion.
Okay.
Okay, so 16 was perception, 11 is intimidation, 14 is history, and then persuasion is 13.
All right, so read off your numbers from top to bottom for me so I can write them down. Performance is 22.
Wait.
Insight 16.
Yeah, 16.
Okay.
History is 14.
14, okay.
Deception is 19.
All right.
Intimidation is 12.
Okay.
Persuasion is 14.
Okay.
And then perception is
16 plus your modifiers.
3, so 19.
Okay. You have a very real chance of defeating her. But she is bringing 8 to 10 in all these skills. Here we go. It's on Orange Jesus' hands now.
Orange Jesus, take the wheel.
All right, let's see. You got her in the first round. You got her in the second round. You did good in the third round, but didn't get her, and then she just swept you after that.
Well, you tried.
Unless you force her to reroll.
Even if I did, I wouldn't be able to win.
True. You can make a stronger showing, though. All right.
I'll use the lucky to make her reroll the. We'll do. We'll just do what was my highest? I think perception was my highest, right?
Okay, she will reroll her perception. 13. So you did pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. All right. The Sphinx smiles at you after your 3-hour game, and she says, I am impressed. I would very much like to play with you again.
Certainly.
Take this, and she picks up the board, and she breaks it in half, and now it is 2 identical boards, and she hands you one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, we could just play. We could just play long distance.
Oh.
Awesome.
Great. Yeah. I'll keep you company.
Also, I was so eager to play, I forgot to actually set any stakes. So I guess you're good this time. Normally, you'd be working in my sweatshop for 100 years. So I guess we're good this time, though.
Yeah, I'm glad.
You gotta be more careful. Powerful beings, and you ask them first. You're pretty much asking for it because then they can set the terms.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get Phil to ask, but
it's very
it didn't work.
important later on. I can't give you too many spoilers, but it's going to be very important at some point. Way more important than it's ever been before.
I still gotta get better first.
We can practice more. So.
All right, Philippocles and Astraeus. After Hercules, they put on Emperor's New Groove, which is another phenomenal Disney movie. And I think you had just enough time to watch that one before the game was finished.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, you guys need to get out of here. You got stuff to do. Oh, and tell your friend Cyrus, I don't like it when people steal from. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Wait, what did he take?
Cyrus.
Oh, he's out in the garden.
He's
Yeah,
gone.
he's out in the garden.
Oh.
All right. So I'll take you guys back to the wider world. Okay. Well, there you go. You guys did it. You didn't even have to fight her. I'll tell you what, though, the fight, if you had fought her, was bananas. It was a bananas fight. I was pretty proud of how the fight was designed. Anyway, I won't spoil it for you, but it was pretty bonkers. All right. So you successfully got the Lotus Witch to answer 3 questions, one of which reveals to you the true constellation of the Fates. You are confident that with the Antikythera you can travel there unharmed and unhindered. So, not bad. Hypatia is ultra tiny now, and Phil is healthy and super intelligent. Reset, everything's great for you. Psh, who knows? Guess everything's working out for Reset. Yeah. So
once I got back to the boat,
Sure.
I would find Chandras.
Oh, yeah.
By yelling. I would maybe message. I don't know.
Sure,
But-
sure.
And
Yeah.
then I'd be like, help.
Chandras,
It was the deck of many things. I
Chandras
couldn't say
tries hard
no.
not to step on you, and he says, I see. You are pocket-sized.
Yes, I am. It's dumb.
The deck of many what now? Are you
Things.
Wait, really?
Wait, are you referring to the Wheel of Fortune? Did you
Yes.
did you actually see that artifact in person?
I did.
And this is what happened to you?
Yes.
Oh. Oof. Well, it could have been much worse.
Well, yes, but
No one spun the Geigen, did they?
Oh. Yeah.
But you didn't, right?
No.
You only spun it the one time. Okay. Oof. Well,
I got the ant. And I gestured to myself.
Yes. Yes. We will have to figure out how to undo this. That's yes.
He said something about a dispel magic. Do you think that would work?
Against artifacts, temporarily, perhaps. I can't imagine it would be permanent. This is the level of godlike curses, Hypatia. I mean, perhaps Straeus could. Does he have access to the vaulted fifth circle of magic?
Not yet.
I mean, maybe it just wears off.
My magic is much weaker now.
That doesn't seem fair. It feels like magic shouldn't be suppressed by the size of one's body.
Right?
We just need to get you someone to carry you around. Maybe you could ride around in a little basket around Philippocles' neck or something. This is fine. We will hit the books and we will research. He kind of reaches down to pick you up and seems super awkward about it. Like he's blushing purple as he tries to figure out how to pick you up without touching all your sensitive bits because you're smaller than a Barbie doll.
Just take me back to my room.
Oh, okay,
okay. I'm gonna snuggle Skilla and take a nap.
All right.
Your fort's like a mansion now.
You could just ride Scylla.
Oh my god, you just unlocked every wizard's dream.
There you go.
Okay, that is actually true. I could ride Skilla.
Wait.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Phil's gonna kind of like, Hypatia, I'm way stronger. Is this permanent?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Don't worry, Philippocles. We're working on a solution for this.
I wasn't talking about her. I'm like super. I don't know. I feel great. I feel like I feel the best I ever felt in my life.
You look great too. You look like you're very full of muscles, health. I guess I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's good. Good for you, Philippocles. I'm glad you survived the encounter with the Lotus Witch.
Yeah,
and he kind of looks at you awkwardly, like, I'm trying to hang out with this girl that I really like, and I don't need some, other guy around, kind of, you like third wheeling him real hard. He's kind of like, yes. So outside the temple, not the temple, the tower, outside the tower, you would have reappeared, Cyrus, next to the NPCs, and Nessa and the NPCs. They're all just hanging out in a big cloud of like Cheech and Chong smoke. They're all just having the best time. Oh, there was already a Cyrus here. This place is weird. Yeah, so you guys are all hanging out, and Nessa sees you appear, and she's kind of like falls over in surprise, and she says, "Whoa, man, are you real?" And like she kind of reaches out, it starts like pinching you.
Yep, I am definitely real.
Oh, you look just like my friend, Cyclops.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, where's everyone else? Did they get trapped inside forever?
No, Reset wanted to play a game of 20 squares, and
I love that.
The others are watching
man.
a movie. I think
What's a movie?
Apparently, some sort of giant picture on a screen.
That sounds pretty cool. We've just been like hanging out here, just chilling.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, and she passes you some of the halfling's herb. The frog starts singing "Kiss the Girl," but only Anna would be able to know the lyrics. So And since you did not watch that Disney movie, you do not know what the melody means.
Nope, not at all.
Okay. The not Lotus Witch, the gardener, she shoos all the NPCs away, and they dim the lighting in the grove where you guys are at.
Not for one into breaking the rules at the time. She was a lot fairer than I thought she would.
So, yeah. So you survived. What was it like in there, man? Did you see anything cool?
We were turned into babies, and then figured out how to grow up using these time potions. And I'll show her the.
Oh, whoa, man! What's that thing do?
It
makes
will
you a
avert
baby?
personal time. It will either, if you break this, it'll make you really old.
Can it like slow down time? Because like I've only got like 7 days. I'm still like, checking my prospects or whatever, and I want to make sure I make the right decision. It's not that I haven't been able to find a rider. I just want to make sure that I really exhaust all my options before I really settle down or whatever.
Well, it's respectable. Mm-hmm.
But if I had like a little bit more time, I feel like that would probably help me out a lot. Unless you know anybody that's like, looking for someone to ride around on or whatever. It's like good at math and herbalism.
I was thinking we could walk, and we had to walk back to the other centaurs and talk a bit and see how things go.
Oh, well, you don't need to walk. Why don't I give you a ride on my back, man? And then, you could just kind of see what it's like. And, no pressure or whatever. Just. You're probably real tired from, climbing a tower or whatever. So.
Out of character, I was warned about this curse beforehand. If you ride them at all, that triggers the curse, right? Or that
No. You have to. It's an oath thing. You guys have to be like, I will be their rider, and I will be their mount, and we will be partners, and all that jazz. It's okay. It's very binding. It's very binding.
Okay. So I guess I'll take her up on her offer. I'll try to round up the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I don't go in for saddle play, so you're just gonna have to like grab a hold of whatever so you don't fall off, because I can move pretty fast.
All right.
Okay. All right. So you guys begin to trek across the desert, leaving the NPCs behind. The NPCs.
No. I said we round them up.
Oh, okay. You round up the
NPCs. We're gonna need her to make the scorpions not attack us. So.
Okay. All right. Everyone else went to the boat, right?
Yeah.
I would have said gone outside.
Okay, you would have gone outside also.
Yeah,
okay.
Out there and...
Then you appear poof, with everyone else. What about Reset? Outside or no? You stayed inside. Where did you get sent afterwards? If you're still with us, Reset.
I would have gone with them.
Oh, okay. With Anna, you would have gone with?
Anna.
Okay. So yeah, you guys appear, and Kyra runs up, and she hugs Anastasia close. And Endis runs up and nods at Reset. It looked like, for a second, Reset, it almost looked like she was going to shame you both and try to hug you. But she came up and she just nods at you. Oh, I see you survived. Impressive, I guess.
I'll give her a elbow.
Oh my god, she blushes super hard and looks super scandalized. And she's Reset.
What do you mean? We do this all the time. We just hit elbows.
You see Falana like updating her journal furiously. Like, elbows. Okay. Kyra looks at you, Anastasia, and says, "What is wrong with you? You seem haunted." Oh no, that's definitely not the right thing to say. Oof, gosh. Oh wow. Oh man, foot in my mouth on that one. Oh god.
I was gonna
just
say she probably wouldn't have been in the happy, because that was the token from last time. So it wouldn't.
what I meant to say. Oh man, you just look like you went through a lot. I mean, Cyrus came out looking pretty peppy. He's got a tan. I love the shirt. Why don't you have a nice Hawaiian shirt? What is your deal? What's going on here? Was she mean to you? I will go right into that tower. I don't give a shit. I'll go into that tower. I'll slap that bitch. Was she mean to you?
No.
Sure.
I think you two would have gotten along.
I don't know. She dated my brother. I don't know. I don't know if we got along. I don't know.
Dated who?
Pythor.
Oh. That makes sense.
Yeah, they had like some cat person kid. I don't know. They're like kicking around somewhere. I can't keep track of all my nieces and nephews. I don't know. Oh, hey, looks like everybody's giving piggybacks. You want a piggyback? I got so much energy from Halcyon. Let's do this thing. Hop on. We'll be like Banjo-Kazooie.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Oh, they're like the super dope, like adventuring duo. They made their characters to play off each other's strikes. It's amazing. It's Aarakocra and like an awakened bear. It's insane. So.
Like Crusher.
Sort of, yeah. Actually, I think Crusher's probably smarter than Banjo. I think Banjo was the bear. I can't ever remember. All right, let's do this thing.
Okay.
Hey, Arisians. I bet I could beat you guys with a piggyback foot race. And she immediately runs off with Anna. Feathers going everywhere.
I used all 14 of my key
smiles.
And just jumps on your back.
14 of my key points. Oh, and then they switch, and then Endis used all of her key points.
Oh, man. Whew, that's going to be close.
It's the double dash, yeah.
All right. I think we'll leave off on that note. So I'll take everybody back to the wider world then. Okay. Obviously, there is still business on Scorpion Island if you are interested. You could always come back for it later. If you do not feel like doing it now. If you feel that there's more urgency or you need more time to ruminate on your skills and get stronger. It's totally up to you. But we'll leave off with everybody back at the Ultros, docked at Scorpion Island with all the information that you have gathered. Your 3 questions answered. And yeah, like it's a pretty good spot to stop. All right. As a reminder, we will not be meeting next week. And then after that, we will begin meeting at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time for the foreseeable future. So that extra hour, I think, makes a big difference. So that'll be very enjoyable, I think. So enjoy the time off. If you need me for anything, message me, obviously. And I guess in 2 weeks, by 2 weeks from now, try to figure out what you guys want to do next, where you want to go next, what the plan is. All right. Anybody have any parting words, comments, announcements, or anything before we adjourn for 2 whole weeks and then meet at a new time? Nope, we're good. All right. I really appreciate everybody's patience tonight. I only watched 2 episodes of Family Feud, but I was convinced that was the one I wanted to do. I watched a lot of game shows, old American game shows, to try to figure out which ones to pick. So thank you for actually knowing the game. That came in handy. So I guess I could have read the Wikipedia.
It was a lot easier when we played volleyball.
I'm learning a lot about the real world thanks to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
So.
I'm learning a lot about
All right.
outside
Good night.
activities.
Good night.
All right. Night, everybody.
Bye.
Night.